in D4 at a lot of sessions. Would someone like to recap us to the events of last week?
No, I can do it.
Whenever you're
Alrighty.
ready.
Last time on Rebirth of the End, the party had just. We left off in the middle of combat versus the Twin Saints. Garros had just gone down, and the combat was seemingly not looking good, but we were able to we were able to quickly bring ourselves back and actually succeed at killing the Twin Saints, as they had to be killed in the same round. Once we killed the Twin Saints, though, Gremory was down, and Fia went to go heal Gremory. But then she nearly got hit. She got hit nearly fully by the surge of decay. We heard a whisper. But Fia kind of ignored it and went along ahead, which caused her to get to nearly turn to dust by the whole surge, as the group betrayal, not the betrayal fully happened, where Fia was down, and our bonds were kind of now fully working directly against us, actually, as Fia's bond as well appeared. We talked for a bit. The party talked a bit back and forth. They were able to get Fia up, and basically these guys, we were trying to kind of talk to them for a bit, trying to figure out what to do. We saw that the one cat guy actually was there from like a Force Ghost kind of thing, and we talked to him for a bit. Fia tried to be like amicable to basically try to appeal to them, and right before she was about to sign another oath with her previous bond, Matthias was able to see that that one had a worm in her, and the other one, and Gremory's bond, also had a worm. And then from there, we learned that the bonds were actually working with Cuss the entire time. We learned that they basically just traded the ones we were supposed to get with the other one, with them. Once we learned about that, we tried to kind of talk. Once that deception was revealed, she tried. Mari's bond came out of nowhere, and using the thing of severance, severed a few of our players of the bond of Garros and Gremory, who had just regained a bond by the egg, and then immediately lost it from this. Once that happened, we kind of were a bit lost for words at what to do. But we eventually were able to. Matthias went to the lake, to the weave itself, to talk to the weave, to basically say, help us. We helped you, help us. And the weave obliged by basically letting us open a portal to the two realms where our actual bonds were being kept, and we had to go through them to find them. We went through the one bond where Mari's bond was seemingly held, as did the Catman, but who knows what he's doing nowadays. As we found ourselves in the Shadowlands. That's the wrong place. The Plane of Shadow. We found ourselves there, and we found the bond kind of being held together by fetchlings kind of stitched to their own shadow. We were able to free them and free the souls from that horrific fate. And Amari was able to get her bond back and swear an oath with her actual bond that she was supposed to get. Once that happened, Amari was able to use the thing again to basically reattach Garros and Gremory's to their bond. And we quickly went through the Portal of Light, where we found ourselves in the land of Carcosa, this strange place that seemingly is where the creatures from beyond the stars actually originated. We went through a very fast-moving train where most of us started to throw up in it. And then we walked along a very tight path where if you fell, you would kind of be forced to see, basically be forced into a dream that would be hard to get out. Thea fell and was forced to live a dream where everything kind of went right in her world, and she even had her old friends back and stuff. But she was able to escape said dream, and we found a box that was chained like the box that was chained just like theirs doing. And Thea unlocked the box, and found her original bond, the elemental that was actually following her the elemental that kind of started everything for Thea, and she was able to bond with her once again. Once Thea did that, and we all got all of our bonds back. The party went out and exited, and now we're kind of here, still at the Weave, about to interrogate our other Thea's old bond, because, well, Bella, the map lady, is still at large, and she is still one person who also betrayed us, and we don't know where she is. And that is where we left off.
Yes, and that is where we begin today. Still within the weave of magic, now rebonded. The group of you have... I believe you want to do some interrogation, but I'm not forcing anyone's hands. You're all welcome to do whatever you would like. But as we pick up today with all of you within the weave, what would you like to do?
They're interrogating this lady, right?
I mean, I can.
Of course.
I mean, we do still need to find the map lady. I don't remember her name. Does people remember Belevaz? No.
Yeah, Belevaz.
Yeah, was it Belevaz?
I think Belevaz.
Yeah. And the map, yeah, we need to find... Well, I guess Fear's going to look to... So you're not going to tell us without us actually, like, scaring you or whatever. Probably, right? Just going to stare at her old bond.
The woman doesn't even look at you.
Oh, wow, I'm not going to look at me then.
Probably a little sore because it didn't go her way.
Nah, a little... Yeah, didn't win. Sucks to suck. Though, I guess she could be stalling us, just in case, like...
You just see her, a small smile on her face. Doesn't say
God,
anything.
Fucking hell.
Come on now, make this easy for us.
Why? sorry. She looks at you, Jack. And why in the hells would I ever do something to help you? If isn't
Save
obvious,
yourself?
she very visibly rolls her eyes. Yes, because you're going to let me live, right?
I meant save yourself some pain.
We've done stupider things.
It's up to you how easy you go.
I don't feel pain anyway, so you can have fun, have at it as you like. It's not going to
But
change
do you
anything.
feel fear?
It's kind of,
Jack,
it's kind of his
no.
thing. He
No, I can't say that I do.
We'll see about that.
God, Jack really is just Scarecrow.
I'm in the wrong universe. Shit.
Back to Rhode
There's
Island.
no rules
with you.
against this, Batman.
There's no Geneva Convention here. I want to try to intimidate her.
By all means.
Fear.
32.
Yeah.
She looks at you, Jack, and goes, I've been watching you for months now. Why would I be scared of you? You're not particularly frightening. If I didn't know who you were, maybe. But, again, traveling alongside each other for months.
You've seen what I would do to my enemies.
Yes. Your poisons are oh so effective. Please don't use them on me.
Now that's a low blow.
Damn me.
And she looks towards all of
Jack,
you.
I think you're the resident interrogator, so.
Well, I don't know. Primary, you mostly do physical. You mostly do physical interrogation, right? Like you
Yes.
like torture people.
Yes.
I feel like Styx tries to like poke her old bond. Isn't she just like a ghost?
Yeah, can I not touch her?
Yeah, they're less corporeal.
Yeah, if you just like
But the other Fawns can interact with her because
Yes.
they were holding her down, right?
Correct.
Mhm. I would like to call upon Alira Voss
Yeah.
and say, give her the business.
are you really about to just have her bonds beat her? I guess none of
Well,
us can actually beat
Yeah,
her.
how else am I gonna hurt her?
She looks at you, Jack. The business, huh?
Come on. You know, the business.
Uh-huh.
Look, just beat the shit out of her,
No,
alright?
no,
It's not that hard.
I picked up on it. As you see
Okay.
Alira Vass walk over, you see her snap her fingers as chains wrap around Fia's former bond. She goes, those chains will keep her corporeal for a time.
Oh,
Now we're talking.
Hopefully long enough to sort out your issues. She wouldn't survive a second attempt. As in, one and done, or one and kill, etc., etc., etc.
yeah. I looked to the side. Do we? Hold up. Before we do this, do we know where these mirrors lead to?
Yeah, you can see where they go. I can't remember exactly where they went, but we saw different destinations behind them, I believe, right, Dylan?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Oh god, I'm trying to remember what they were.
I also don't remember, so it'll probably change.
Yeah, they were different places, though.
They definitely all lead to different places.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of look. I looked to former bond. So, like, are you scared now that we can actually touch you? Like, hurt you?
No.
I looked to Gregory.
Fia, do you still have a healer's kit on you?
What are we trying to find out from her?
Where Belevaz is, the map lady, because she also went in here and is also working with the Inquisition and might be doing something to the Weave or something else
She's
entirely.
not
She was
working
here?
for the Inquisition. Are you just stupid?
She worked. Her goals were aligned, and she's probably working with the fucking worm. There we go. Sorry.
I mean, if you want to be
Simplifying it.
stupid, you could be stupid all you like. I'm just saying, you're not asking the right kind of questions. Again, we're not working with the Inquisition.
I know you're working with the worm, right?
She just stopped speaking. I don't
They're
know.
using
are
the
we?
Inquisition, kinda.
Yeah, they're using the Inquisition to make the worm life easier.
You just smile, stop talking anymore.
I hate this woman with a burning passion.
We're not being very compelling in getting any information from her, admittedly, right now.
I know it's so hard to talk to people like this, though. They're so smug and shit. And it's like, you just stop being smug. Okay. She kind of looks at the party, kind of ignoring the one. Okay, what do we ask then? If we're not asking the right questions, we're just being stalled again.
Oh, probably yes.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I guess we're.
I'll
Doesn't matter
I'll
if we're being
tell
stalled.
you this much. For free, even. Valtris Belevaz is nowhere near the Weave. As for what
Well, that
she's
does
up
make it easy.
to or anything more or less, I don't think so.
Hmm.
And Dylan, what you were saying earlier,
Mhm.
about her being, quote unquote, physical now.
Yes.
Were you saying that like she could only get hit once and then she wouldn't be able to survive, or like?
No. She's only going to be able to be chained once. Once the chains wear off, it's not going to be able
She
to
wants
happen
some-
again.
okay.
Yes.
Wanted to be sure. Okay. I'd take a swing at her leg.
Yeah. Your sword pierces through flesh. You see her grit her teeth, but she still doesn't talk.
You're doing it wrong, Jack.
Don't know.
Break the
Okay.
femur.
No.
The femur breaker.
Yes, that would cause an immense amount of pain. The problem is physical bodies do not respond well to blunt damage. We are very good at
What?
ignoring that. You need pinpoint torture.
My sword's
That's
not blunt.
No, but you went too
Me.
far. You have to not go too deep. That's the problem.
I mean, he is the torture expert.
It's not very
ahead.
heroic to torture people, don't you think?
Who
We
said I
never
was a
claimed to
hero?
be heroes.
Ask the people of Mummy Town if I'm a hero.
People of what town?
The abyss.
I forget what it was called. The Abyss, yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I
Blew
forgot
it
what you
up.
did there.
Wait, what do you,
I didn't.
so what's in the easy?
Guys, no, I would feed her poisons, but she just passed the fortitude save, so I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. We know. It's fucking pat you on the back. I know. You'll poison someone one day, Jack.
I'm not meant for this world, but I'm trying my damnedest,
It's the world working against you.
It's me versus the world, always. All right, go ahead, torture man, step up.
I don't know if torture's gonna work.
It would be cathartic.
It'll be fun, yeah.
Yeah. You torture. I'm gonna figure something out.
Okay, you want to go next?
I'm not gonna make you guys describe torturing a person, no matter if they're a good or a bad guy.
No, you're not making. Well, you're not making Robert do anything. He just wants to.
Yeah.
Robert, you've had a
Heck.
weekend. Do you want to describe your torturing?
Oh, I mean, I can if you want me to.
No. I'm asking if you want to. If it would make you feel better.
Oh no, I mean, if you don't want me to do it, you don't have to.
Again, I don't want you to do this.
That's just watching any torture that goes on and goes. We haven't even asked a question yet.
He's torturing for fun.
Yeah, we're just torturing her. I can't think of a question really.
You can do question, all right. Where is Cuss's
We
current?
were asking questions?
Go ahead, Robert. I'm sorry.
Where is Cuss's current location?
She looks at you, Gremory, with a thin smile. What, you think we're that important? The only one who knows is your other little traitor.
Ah.
She was
Just
always the
good.
one who was closest to him. She's the one who told us what to do. As for where Cuss is, for all I know, he could be right here in the weave. Wouldn't that suck for you?
No, I'd win.
I mean, he's not here, so.
True, he's not that we know of. Plus, I am a life shaper, so I can keep this going indefinitely. Let us continue.
Did I ever get her last name?
Nope.
No.
A little too late.
I don't think she told us. No. Thea's gonna look over in between the torture. Okay, so you're being tortured at this point. We could kind of talk a bit frankly. Why are you even working with Cuss? What did he offer you? You know, like we learned that in character.
Freedom.
Freedom from
the pain, from the loss, from that which never seems to end. You have no idea how many years the three of us were stranded in the abyss.
I mean, but was that the only way? I mean, once all this is over, you're just gonna go back to the abyss?
I don't know.
Yeah, fair. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, you're good.
Why are you protecting Belevaz so much? Is it literally just because of your pride and stuff?
You don't seem to pick up on it. She gave us a chance. It's only right to repay the favor.
I mean, did she?
Yes.
What where your chance ended you up? It looks more like she played your weakness for a fiddle.
When you're desperate, Fia, you make desperate choices. It's one of those things you get used to doing.
Yeah, but it's not like she's some savior or something. She just puts you in an equally bad situation.
She stops. It's not as if you could speak as if you would see what was coming. And it's not like we didn't give you a chance, regardless of all this. None of us wanted to do this, we just had no choice.
I mean, you always have a choice.
I disagree.
You murdered my bond.
Your bond deserved it. Look, let's say we didn't interfere, and you found your bonds wherever they are, originally, of course, in this hypothetical. Who's to say any of you would have made it here as you are now?
I mean, there's no way to tell. That's just a different future. We don't live in that future. It's hard to think about futures you don't live in. But
Exactly.
What's your point?
My point is that you relied on us, and we got you here. You should be thankful for that instead of torturing and trying to ruin my life that's already over anyway. I don't understand what you're trying to get out of this.
I think that makes what you
Cuss
did worse.
is going to win at the end of the day.
It might.
There's no future where you all win. I don't know why you're fighting against it.
I mean, that's just where you're,
Oh my god,
we haven't lost. We're still here.
Car alarm is going off, needs to be blown up with dynamite. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's non-stop.
I can. I heard it. Yeah.
I
Funny.
can hear it.
Fucking non-stop.
Honestly,
Anyway,
See,
That's
You-
Chris outside
That's a
honking his
tiny-
horn.
good. Sorry.
Honestly, your acknowledgement that they relied on you makes this actually worse what you did. Because you strung us along despite believing that we would lose the whole time. And then you did this. This is infinitely more cruel than if you chose to just attack us outright or do nothing.
I never said I was a good person.
Now then, I don't think you should moral grandstand about being tortured. Mind you, you know.
She just sort of smiles. You got me. I will say,
Alright, good.
Gremory, you would notice your regrowth healing would have no effect on her if that's what you're trying to do to extend your torture. Judging on the wounds, you could tell you have maybe 3 more questions before she's not going to be able to answer things anymore.
Thea, do some healing, like doctor healing.
This is a DM mandated. You have 3 more questions before you have to get a move on because stuff will be happening. I'm not telling you. She's not stalling you guys directly, but stuff will happen. I don't want to gotcha you guys. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Well, we should. Oh, how long? I guess how long has the torture been going on?
No, a couple minutes probably.
I think it might be pertinent to ask why she's so confident that Cuss is going to win. Because outside of us, there's a lot of factors of the world that plays into things. I'm curious why she's so confident of this belief that.
You should ask her what Jack looks like underneath the mask.
Bro,
You would know that.
She would. She's been with you guys this whole time.
Even when I was bathing.
So, are people okay with me asking that? We only have 3 left.
No, I think that's a good one. I think that's a good one.
No, wait.
What drives you to be so confident that Cuss will win in the end? Even outside of us, there's so many things going on in the world, so many heroes, so many other factors, yet you are so strongly held to that he will win either way.
That's an easy one. Cuss has never lost. It is the perhaps only entity of its kind that boasts nothing but victories. And in truth, having gazed upon its true form, and again, I traveled alongside you all for a very long time now, I don't think you stand a chance. And if you're the greatest that mortals have to offer, it doesn't brew confidence. And you could say, sure, there are other things at work. All the worm needs is time. The more time it gets, the larger it grows, the more its army spreads. Are you going to run down and exterminate every single bug? Because that's the only way to stop it. To get rid of all of it. Not just walk up and kill its host. That's the problem with Cuss. It's like a giant cockroach. It just survives.
Hmm.
Another question. Thinking. I don't know.
Ugh, it's a sneeze.
No problem. I want to ask about Belevaz, but she's not going to answer anything about Belevaz.
Depends on what you ask.
Yeah. I mean, I could
You
ask.
are out of character, obviously, because I know you guys jumped immediately to torture. You could always try to, offer things, too.
Oh, no, I mean, that's why Matthias said we didn't even ask her a question when we started torturing.
Yeah, just saying.
I wonder. See, I have no context, but I wonder how that happened.
Well, we kind of let Robert.
No. To be clear, it's not that we let Robert. It's more that nobody offered an alternative, and people started looking to Gremory in character. I will. Robert,
okay, I'm doing it.
Gremory does some fucked up things sometimes. This was not an unprompted Gremorous moment.
Thank you.
I will come to bat for him this time.
Oh yeah.
Am I in this situation despite eating General Tso's chicken?
What do you mean?
Oh, you're pissing me off. I wish I.
I don't know. Am I in this room? Okay.
Oh,
We
you're
haven't-
fucking late.
we haven't
Right back
gone
when we were
anywhere.
my Popeyes.
Oh my god.
I don't know, dude. Sometimes you make up new spaces and you don't have maps for them.
Yeah, but no, haven't gone anywhere.
Okay.
We're right
I
where
have
we
a
left
question.
off from last week.
Alright, Team Huddle, I have a question.
Okay, go. Yeah, team huddle.
Team huddle.
So, uh, my friend Dulongagong, he has told me his true name.
Is that your question?
No, but I think they are of the same kinship, and I wanted to know if she knows anything about my friend, who is very mysterious. And also, technically, I don't know.
I mean, we do need to figure out what Belevaz is doing.
I don't know. Maybe I don't think it's very pertinent to stopping the worm. So if anybody has more pertinent questions, they should ask. I'm going to go back to eating these fruits so that I can gain HP.
Yeah. Fruit. She's gonna look at the party, not eating. Okay. I think because torture doesn't work. If torture doesn't work, we need to figure out a way to. What can we offer her? I don't know if we can really save her.
We could offer her less torture.
That didn't work either, Jack.
You mean like a
I'm
quick fix?
spitballing here.
I mean, could we save her?
I mean, if she's all about the winning team, we've never lost.
So Dylan, when you say like she won't be able to answer questions anymore, is that like a thing of like she'll be too weak to answer questions, or
Perhaps. I guess you'll have to
Okay.
find out.
yeah, something will happen. Okay.
Correct.
Welcome back. We are in a group huddle.
Maybe we should ask who her favorite was.
I don't want to. It's definitely not Thea.
In the end, I have to ask again what we're trying to get out of her specifically.
Well, Thea wants to know what Belevaz is doing. And I'm just trying to figure out I don't know what Thea could offer her in exchange for that, because I don't think we can really save her.
She's just trapped in the abyss.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we can't really, offer her to not trap herself. I mean, she's not. We can't really save her
Why not?
and make it so she doesn't. I don't know. I guess we could try. Just don't know how we would.
I mean, if your thing here is that you want to try to like appeal to, negotiation with her, I think we also might be a little late for that with the torture.
yeah, we did.
But there's nothing. I mean, there's no reason to not try to offer to get her out of the abyss.
Yeah. And that wouldn't count towards questions.
What's up?
We're trying to like offer to help her get out of the abyss count towards questions.
I don't know. Guess you gotta try and find out. Generally,
everyone okay with
offering
that?
to do something helpful for a person does not count against the quota, though.
Is everyone fine with us trying that? I mean, might as well, I guess.
Yeah, nothing to lose.
Yeah.
What's up the knife? What?
What?
Thea will walk after. Thea will 1, 2, 3 group and walk back towards.
Like,
And she'll walk towards. Okay, we have a proposition. I mean, you've seen what we can do. We're kind of good at helping people, and what if we offered to make it so help you not be stuck in the abyss? Because that's kind of the whole reason you're kind of doing all this. If we can just offer you that, would you help us learn more?
And what innocent lives are you going to sacrifice to take my place in the abyss?
I mean,
Everyone in the abyss is in there for a reason. To help me out of there, as you put it, someone would have to take my place. Are you offering Fear no one.
Is that like a rule of? She looks like Matthias or Jack. Is that like a rule of the abyss? Is that like a hard code of rule?
Well, alternatively, I'm sure we could find someone, but I would wager consider what happened to Gremory's Bond not too long ago, who, albeit openly was against Cuss at the end, but failed him. You have, in some degree here, failed him pretty greatly. If he does win, you probably are not going to end up much better than your former bonder. I don't know what the word is.
Ally.
Might be in your best interest to help us as opposed to continuing your allegiance and, with him. Didn't look pleasant exploding into worms like that, he says, looking in the direction where Gremory's former bond was.
You're not
Before she popped.
wrong, but... And she stops and just sort of shrugs a little bit.
Look, you don't think we can win. Clearly you understand our flaws better than anyone. And you clearly understand Cuss's strengths better than anyone. What better opportunity is there not to coach someone on how to win than the person who has seen both sides?
I may also have another reasoning why you might want to help us. If you would be kind enough to listen.
I suppose.
Well, she's in chains anyway. She can't not listen.
Oh, they could, go la la la. But it is clear that, as I've been told many times, the new age of heroes is coming. I don't know if we could save you from the abyss, but it is clear that we might be able to save your legacy, your name, the honor of your house. Yes, Cuss might win. It is slim that we might win, but wouldn't you want House Belevaz to be remembered as
She's
the...
not a Belevaz.
Oh, sorry. Wait, what is she again?
You don't know.
We don't know.
What does she say?
We don't know her last name.
Her name is...
We don't know her house at all.
Fear never
Her last
asked.
name is
this is
no
not who I
one.
think we're talking to.
No.
No, we're not talking to her.
We
about-
haven't
no.
moved at all from when we ended last
Bro, it's
session.
been an hour. I didn't know what you guys got up to.
Didn't move
I
at
told
all.
Alright,
You got told that before I left.
nah. I was eating General Tso's chicken. Alright. Wouldn't you want to be remembered as one of the heroes? To have your name spoken in reverence and not in disgust by the peoples of the future.
Not particularly. What I'd like is to be free of the abyss.
Consider what I have said, though. I mean, I can promise you that we are more likely to try and get you out of the abyss if you actually help us than Cuss is likely to not make your already miserable life way more miserable since you failed him.
And what would you suggest I do then?
Information about what's going on, what you think we could do to improve our chances. Like I said, you've seen both sides. If your confidence is that strong, I'm sure you have notes. But otherwise as well, whatever Belevaz is doing, since she is so close to Cuss, it's clearly important that we find out and stop her.
She sighs. All right. If you want, you've made your point and you've made it multiple times over. I'm not physically going to be able to help you that much. But she sighs. 3 questions now, then 3 questions after you find your trader. It's the most assistance I can offer. Anything more, and I too will likely pop.
Well, firstly, has Belevaz done something to us that actively sabotage us that we are not aware of? She'd given us some very nice magical items. Are those dangerous, or is anything else that we have from encountering her been tampered with?
She looks at you and goes, in all honesty, I don't know what she's done before meeting you all. You've known her longer than you've known me. I know since meeting you all, nothing has been done, but I can't say from the before. I don't know half her plans. She keeps them to herself. All I can say in that regard is she has been planning this as a ringleader for quite a while now.
Okay. So he kind of whispers to the group, we should ask where Belevaz is, right?
He knows that. Yeah, it'd be good to know.
Did she say she didn't know where they were? Before?
She said that.
Just not in the weave.
Yeah.
Not in the, she just said she wasn't in the weave. She didn't
Correct.
explicitly say she doesn't know.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, Matthias nods and looks, gestures
Okay.
forward.
Okay, feel walk forward. Okay. Where is Belevaz? You said she wasn't in the weave. Where is she?
She escaped. All we had to do was keep a illusionary sight of her. Thankfully, the Surge of Creation is good at that. And she's been gone for quite a while now. I believe it was right after the Atropol fight before you all returned from the future. As for where she went, according to what she said, she was going home to get ready for the ceremony. I don't know what that means, and I don't know what home means, but... The woman shrugs. And Belevaz isn't even her name, it's just something she gave for you to trust her.
Cool. Final question, I guess. Sounds like she probably doesn't know what Belevaz is doing.
Sounds like we might want to learn her name if
Yeah,
she's gone home.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
might know her real name.
Yeah, because names might lead us to where she's home is.
Probably wouldn't. Out of character, just saying.
Okay. So that's probably not a... Okay, cool. Then... Does anyone have any other ideas for final question, then? Because... Should we... No, we need more information about Belevaz. Just don't know what to ask.
Again, how much about this ritual do we know? This ceremony do we know?
So this is the first time we heard of it, I think.
Yeah, maybe we ask about that.
Yeah, we could try.
Because that sounds like something they would be privy of knowing, like, if they're working with Gus.
Yeah. The way she said the ceremony, she said she was like a ceremony.
Getting ready for the ceremony.
A wedding.
Maybe. Are we fine with asking about the ceremony?
Yeah, let's go for that.
Yeah.
All right. They will walk up. You said a ceremony. Do you know what this ceremony is?
Looks at you. I have no idea. All I know is it's incredibly important and taking place at their home. Supposedly, the two of them are from the same world. Something about needed U6 to unite so that she could get back home. Now, I'm not the most worldly traveled, of course, but... She shrugs. Isn't there supposed to be something below Elvanus or something like that?
Oh, is the gateway, no?
Oh.
Maybe they left a trail of how to get there. I don't know. Like magical snail trail.
Yeah, potentially. That might be our best bet of trying to find her. I mean, if she needed us six to get to if she needed us to reawaken Alanis or something along those lines, be theatrical. Probably something to do with whatever's below there. Kind of looks at her. That counted towards. I mean, that was our third question. Did that? I'm assuming that counted, or like.
I'll say it didn't. I'll allow it not to. I'll be nice.
You don't have to be nice. You fucking shoot Gremory right now.
Fuck.
Sorry, when I have Chinese food, I'm extra mean to Robert.
Yeah, we'll be shooting you instead.
Yeah, you're
okay.
donezo.
Yeah, you're over. Then I'm just trying to think of what a good question is. Because she only knows half of the plan. Because that's what she said. I guess we could just try to ask what half of the plan. What could you tell us about the half of the plan you know?
She said she
Or,
doesn't know
probably-
half of her plans, that Valtris Belevaz has many plans.
Okay.
This has been going on for a while.
What the? What the?
Jake.
That's powerful. Hello.
Finally found it. The echo chamber.
After years of searching, we found it.
Oh no.
Baseball.
Hello?
Oh, it's over.
No, he muted. It was poor Jake.
It's a baseball.
Do we have any way to track people?
Yeah. I think we should let Gremory ask the last question.
That's a
No.
good one. Because we do have our magic items. The magic items you gave us to, and I'm
You
sure
have the magic items.
Yeah, well, you guys do. Some of us
You
do.
know, Gremory.
Big a bigness.
We could ask if there's any way to like track her.
I don't know. What would she know? Is like the question.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of shooting blind at this point.
No, we could try to ask, see if we get an answer.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a pretty surefire way of potentially finding her. Let's go away, Gremory. You don't want to thought of that.
Yeah. Good job, Gremory.
You can't see it, but I'm flipping you off.
What? Why? I said good job. Okay.
No. Do you know any means of way to track her, to find her location?
Repeat that, Gremory? I'm sorry.
Do you have any means to track her or to find her location?
Looks at you and goes, I don't think so. But after we stopped you, there was someone we were supposed to meet, win or lose, who was supposed to help us get through, a sort of neutral party in this. If you travel quick enough, they might still be outside the weave.
Oh. Well, that sounds like a good plan. I think that was our third question, so I think we should probably get out of here, right? She kind of looks at the group and then to her.
Yes, thank you very much for your cooperation. Sorry for torturing you.
Yeah, thanks for helping us.
We have lost the sorcerer.
His power levels were too high.
He has to reset his computer.
Yeah, those.
Because that was
It
weird.
was weird that suddenly happened.
Yeah, what the hell? I don't understand why.
Yeah, it was just fine, but then
Drivers exploded or something.
Like literally, like apparently his USB port like exploded.
Yeah, too many things.
oh no.
Too many tabs open on his computer, so he blew up.
That'll do it.
But yeah, what would you all like to do?
I think we're getting out of here.
You want to go into the mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah, back through this mirror.
Does anybody want to take a little bit of the weave water with us?
No.
I could plant a bomb.
Bro, nuke the weave. Jack turns around and goes, surprise.
Surprise, I hate magic.
Yeah, I guess we'll go through the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sag. Jack doesn't want to blow magic.
You're gonna go through the mirror or what?
Wait, what?
What do you want to do?
Was
Yeah,
that what you
anyway.
said?
You're
going back to
right
what
now.
Yeah, we're going through the water. I'm gonna become
What?
one with the weave. I'm gonna become a weave
There you go.
ghost.
Pool party.
Where are we going, party?
Outside the weave.
Yes.
Are you just
Back to the
backtracking,
camp.
or do you want to go through one of the mirrors?
I guess if you look through each of the mirrors to see where they lead.
Looking
They
through
can, like,
does not show
yes,
you anything. As the magic has been restored, you would have to step through them to find out.
Garrus will open the mirror and go, mirror, mirror on the wall. Can you show me where you go?
The mirrors aren't alive. They don't talk.
You didn't rhyme, idiot.
Yeah, it's kind of the rule of how
Call
things
me an
work.
idiot. That was quite
Uh,
rude of you, Jack.
Yeah. Should I just go through this mirror? And I'll come back
No,
and
I
tell you
don't
where.
think we should just walk through random mirrors that
Yeah, I get it.
teleport you.
Where might it lead?
It could be anywhere.
Probably someplace fun.
You could go to Fun Station, yeah.
Fun Station, USA.
No, let's
With
just
Bobby
backtrack.
Shmurda.
I believe we'll backtrack.
Yeah, backtracking's probably the easiest.
I just gotta know a question when we go
Yeah.
back to the room before this.
What?
Is the guy's body still there?
Which guy?
The lion man.
No!
Oh.
What do you
And
mean
he's a
no?
ghost, remember?
You
Yeah, but
he
a ghost is not
he
connected to a
went
physical
with
being.
you guys.
I thought he was a ghost.
He went to the Shadowfell, remember?
I thought that was his ghost. I thought there was like a separate thing going on
Yeah.
here.
No, of course not.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
This is why you
You think you get off that easily, buddy?
No, I wanted his lion head for like my
No.
armor.
Jesus.
Stop you right
I can't-
there. No.
Why not?
That's not fair. There's only one lion head. There's 6 party members.
True.
That's true.
That is true.
Alright, let's backtrack through the weave. Stopping by all the familiar sites.
I will fast forward a little bit as you all travel out through the weave, returning to the mouth of the cave atop the Mountains of Madness. There are still. I will say, as you pass through, because remember, to get to the Weave, you had to go through the Inquisitor's underground city.
Mhm.
It seems that in the madness of what you all did, a wave of death has irradiated the entirety of this once dwarven village. Bodies of men, women, and children litter the floor. There's more death than anything you've seen in person before. And it's all the signs of, for lack of a better phrase, magic being its own sort of checks and balances. They tried to steal magic, so magic took everything from them. But you make it back through the cave, maneuvering as easily as one does. Back outside to the Mountains of Madness, what would you all like to do?
Go back to Belevaz. Is how's everyone feeling? Everyone
Or do you
feel
want to try to
magical?
find the person that she mentioned? I guess the options.
Oh yeah.
I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm just saying that's an option.
No, I was just
Yeah, let's find that person first.
Well,
If
they might be
someone would, this also could be true. Well, they said they're not inside the cave. But if someone would like to give me a perception or survival check, either is valid.
I can do a perception check.
I will do survival.
Are you good? Yeah, it's fine.
Are we keeping
Wow,
these rolls?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
recall it.
Okay, if you want. Much
A
better.
little better.
With a 37, Fia, between you and Jack's efforts, you can find what looks like a note wedged into a nearby tree. The note is made of a strange blackened paper that you could feel ashes rub off as you hold it. A shrill wind blows. You have to hold this note close to your chest to not let the wind blow it away. Would you like to read it?
Yeah, feel read it.
As you do, it reads, Dear little abyss traitors, my moral senses have got the better of me. If you do prove victorious, the deal is off. However, should someone else be reading this, if you're part of Fear No One's band, I await you about a 6-hour walk from here. If you wish to find the worm, I would suggest you find me first. And there's signed the letter H with a little dash at the end.
All right. Well, I guess that's. Should we follow this? I think we should follow this.
It is going to be a 6-hour walk. Does everyone have their comfy shoes on?
I always have my comfy shoes on.
I only have
More
one
like
pair
a
of
hike
shoes.
than a walk, really.
Yeah. Am I able to give Garrus a full during this while we walk?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Maybe Garth doesn't want to be at full health. I don't know.
Exactly. Maybe I'm protesting.
He doesn't want to be the biggest one in the party. All right, 6-hour walk. Let's go.
6-hour hike. Does anyone know any good hiking songs?
No, you're the musical one.
I know mostly marching songs, not
I mean,
hiking songs.
You're
Jack, you
kinda
are good at
marching.
hiking, yes?
I mean, not particularly.
Oh, I thought that was the mask for.
For hiking?
What?
Yes, you know, it's like it regulates breathing, you know?
No, it's a plague doctor's mask.
Who?
It's like someone who deals with like diseases and plagues.
So you don't get sick.
But that is
Yeah.
not what Jack does at all.
True.
Yeah, he does. He does poisons.
Yeah, that is not
I
his
specialize in
business.
getting people sick.
It's like a joke.
He's like a reverse doctor.
I'm a reverse doctor. I'm a
You're very
herder.
misleading. You are a liar by trade, I see.
I made no statement saying otherwise. Except a fashion statement.
Remember, if you get tired, just let me know. I will carry you the rest of the way.
How are you gonna carry both him and me?
I mean, it's not like we're running or walking.
I have 2 arms.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I think he wouldn't have a trouble carrying most of us. I'll be honest.
Yes, does everybody want to get on?
No.
What the
No.
Yes.
After a handful of hours of hiking up the mountainside, all of you would come across a small cottage made out of dark black bricks that seemed to almost meld with the night sky. If you weren't certain that you were looking for something around this point, you likely would look right past it by design.
Oh, I guess this is probably it.
I sure hope nobody comes out and stabs us.
Why would you say that?
I hope that nobody comes out and stabs us. It'll be really bad.
Yeah,
I hope that too.
Well, we're just gonna walk up and knock on the door.
Yeah. You knock on the door. The door swings open of its own accord.
No, that's not weird at all.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, are we free to come in?
Nobody with a knife is going to come stab me, right?
You don't get a response.
Saying things like that.
Yes. I'll step in, I guess.
Yeah, we'll follow behind.
And also Jack.
And the Grimory.
Yeah, as you all start walking in, you find the place is a single room inside this little cabin. There's a couch, there's a coffee table, there's a pot of coffee with 6 cups present, and atop the couch is yet another note.
I'm beginning to see a pattern.
Yeah, it's like it's a thinky thing.
Goose
You
chase.
walk over. She's gonna read the note out loud.
As you do, as you read, the note goes, I'm hoping you're keeping your eyes open as you travel. Fear no one. Welcome to my abode. Relax and drink. When the tea settles in, I will make myself known to you.
It sounds like she's asking us to drug ourselves, I'll be honest, guys.
Is there... What kind of furniture is in here?
A single large couch, a coffee table, and a teapot on the coffee table. There is an empty fireplace as well. There is nothing else.
Is the couch big enough for all of us to sit?
Probably not. Probably like
We try
a Garros and one person or like 3 people.
Damn, Garros, you take up too much room.
I'll stand and keep an eye out.
I guess I will die.
What the fuck?
Simply perish.
Shit.
Are we drinking strange liquid?
Well, you should probably. She's gonna walk over to the tea, sniff it, try to tell if she can't do some medically checking what
Sure.
this is.
It smells like nothing you've ever smelled before, Fia, but it doesn't smell like poisonous or anything like that.
She sniffs it. I don't know what this is, but it's not poison, so.
I'll be the judge of that. I
You're the
sniff
poison
it.
expert.
Jack, I'll take a crafting roll.
Oh yeah. This is apple juice.
Yeah, it must be.
I think it's a delicious tea, actually. Jack sits on the couch.
Yeah.
Now Fizz gonna sit on the couch too. Oh no, one person needs to. Order enough teacups for everyone.
Well, I'm not drinking that.
There is, yes.
I think we need to drink it, Jack.
I hate apple juice.
It's not apple juice.
It so is.
I don't think it's apple juice. She sniffs it. Is this apple juice?
Seems like apple juice to me.
It's probably apple peels at the bottom. They use for teas.
Gormit, are you a big fan of tea?
No, actually, I quite don't like it mostly.
Why?
It's easy to poison people with it.
Wouldn't you like that then?
Oh, as an assassin, yes. As the person drinking tea, not really, no.
But if you knew it wasn't going to kill you, would you like it?
Depends how it was made. I've had good tea and bad tea.
So you know, I've never had tea before in my entire life.
Why not?
You see, I grew up under a mountain, and
God.
there wasn't a lot of tea
You
down there.
started him. Why did you start him?
She's gonna start pouring everyone tea.
In fact, the only thing I was able to drink was mushed up mushrooms.
Ooh, mushroom tea? Never had mushroom tea?
It was cold and sludgy.
That's tea.
She's gonna hand out the tea to everyone as he's just talking. All right,
Yeah.
everyone. Are we drinking this? This person seems like kind of important.
I don't wanna.
I'm gonna dip my finger in it and rub it on my lip and see what happens.
You die.
What are you rubbing on your lip?
The tea.
Nothing happens.
I don't think there's something obvious in it. Otherwise, my lip would be burning.
Is that how that works?
Yes, your body has a reaction to poisons.
We delayed.
Jack, you should know this.
I do know this.
No, he's a plague
What?
doctor. Didn't you know this? He's
And I know that
studies
this is apple juice.
I think I might like apple juice.
I don't think it smells like apples.
Garros, are you drinking the tea?
Yeah, I don't care. I think
Okay,
Garros
that's
thinks he
fine.
can body any poison.
I'm just asking. You're good. Yeah, Garros drinks the tea. He doesn't fall unconscious or anything like that.
Oh yeah, see, he's
Doesn't
fine.
seem poisoned.
You're right. This isn't poison at all. It's just plain old apple juice. And Jack sips through his mask.
Waterboards himself. If he's gonna drink tea, it's just still on the couch.
Yeah. Is anybody not drinking the tea, I guess, would be the question. Alrighty.
Guess Matthias isn't drinking the tea.
I think he broke his computer for real.
Yeah, I know, he's cooked.
That's horrible.
It's
That's
only
awful.
booting up to BIOS. It's not good.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh no!
What did he download?
His USB slots ran out of power. I
That's
don't
not good at
know.
all.
I don't know.
Well, at least he can access BIOS.
Sure.
Well, that means the computer's not bricked.
I don't know. Could be his hard drive's bricked,
That could be a thing, yes.
which is essentially the same as his computer, you know. Anyway, Jesus Christ. After you all drink, maybe 10, 15 minutes pass of nothing. It's quiet, just you all and your own thoughts and prayers. And all of a sudden a fire lights in the fireplace. The door to the cottage opens as a strange figure that looks like this steps out. The figure looks towards all of you and goes, "Well, you must be the victors then. How did you sort the whole traitor nonsense with your bonds? Was it as you wished, or were
Yeah, it went pretty well.
sacrifices made?"
No, we just found our OG bonds. But who are you? Why are we telling? Who are you?
"A friend. You've been finding my notes all this time."
Yeah, I guess that's true. But yeah, we just found our OG bonds.
"Well, congratulations then. No easier fate."
So, who are you exactly?
"I am a friend. Another player in this little game we have going on. But one who actually seeks to help you. Originally, your former bonds managed to broker a trade agreement. They would bring me the remnants of your weapons, and in exchange, I would help them traverse through the gateway. Though I don't think even they knew where they were going, but anywhere is better than here, or so the saying goes. Instead, here we are, and I am aware you have questions that they could not answer, that I would be happy to help with. Questions enough to help you on your way, and hopefully to guide you in the direction that your last little traitor went. Unless you've already figured out the ceremony and all of that."
Oh no, we still need help with that.
Yes.
Could you tell us more? Do you know about the ceremony?
Is that really your first question?
What is your name? My name is Garros.
Hello, Garrus. I am Halestra.
That is a very nice name.
Thank you.
What is the origins? Do you know?
I can't say that I know the origins of my name. Do you know the origins of your name, Garrus?
I can only assume. You see, I didn't have anyone to tell me what my name was because I grew up underneath a mountain surrounded by homunculuses, and they would call me Garros, but it is because probably I was supposed to be a copy of Foros, Gold King, and maybe the homunculuses just didn't know how to say that name, and therefore I was claimed Garros.
It doesn't even have the same letters.
Have you ever met a homunculus? They're large clay
Did
creatures
the
with one eyeball.
homunculuses have names?
I
Or
don't
did
know.
they just not deem you worthy enough of knowing their names?
They never
Did you-
really spoke to me. They just said,
Did you
"Go pick
even
up
ask?"
boulders."
Did you ever ask them their names?
I was terrified of the homunculuses.
They
They were
sound
so
horrible.
large.
They sound horrifying.
They made me pick up boulders every day for my entire life until one day I was too tired to pick up a boulder.
And what happened
and I
then?
collapsed. And then they put me in the back of a cart, and one of the homunculuses dressed up like a farmer, and he went down the road down the mountain and went to a plantation
He
and
went
sold me into slavery.
He went down the mountain.
I don't
But you were
know.
under a mountain.
I was under the
How'd
mountain,
you
but then they
get
went down.
How'd you get out from under?
Ma'am, I would ask you not to laugh at my trauma.
I am not laughing. I'm just concerned about your trauma.
It is okay. I've went through a lot.
I
Did
see.
you know I technically didn't have a soul until like last week.
That's horrible. Who took your
I
soul
know.
away?
I didn't have one. The person who created me wanted to put his soul inside my body like a freak.
It's horrifying. I guess. I don't know.
You see what I have to go through in my life, and now I am here, and I just want to do right by everybody.
I understand.
So please, thank you, help us.
Yes, I told you I will help you. You don't need to sob, please.
But no, everyone who helps us eventually betrays us. How do
I-
we know you will not betray us?
I promise you I'm not trying
I
to
can't
betray
handle
you.
any more betrayal.
Of
Chris, we've
course.
only been betrayed by like
A
four
lot of
people. You've helped. So many people have helped us during this journey.
This is also true.
I miss Cannibal.
I missed the Doulahan. That person was cool.
They
Miss
said they would come
Morgrave.
help us.
Yeah, we need a caller when we fight Cuss. Oh, but do you know about the ceremony? Like where it's happening?
Yes, sorry, we got distracted.
This happens.
Every day, actually.
I swear sometimes you bait people into this.
He does.
No.
Anyway, trauma aside, you have questions that I could answer. I know you asked one. I don't remember. We got incredibly mountain tracked.
Oh, we were.
That's what
I
it
was
means when
wondering.
you live under a mountain, by the way.
Oh, really?
No,
I was
not at
wondering.
all.
Do you know what? Do you know where the ceremony? What the ceremony is and where it's taking place?
I know what. Well, you're not going to like the answer. It's taking place in their home plane. Where that is, I'm not sure. It's not Arvlon, though. And honestly, without, the 9 orders restored, I don't think anyone's going to get there.
Without the 9 orders? What?
Nods, I don't know if you've heard, but the whole betrayal thing, lights went off. They're not on magically, you know. Someone has to physically go and restart the stuff.
Oh, we have to restart it again? God damn it.
I mean,
Do we know where Noah is?
I don't, dude. That guy disappeared. I have no clue where that guy is.
I sure hope the squirrel didn't get him.
Squirrel didn't do anything like that.
I'm sure
Right,
it'll be
squirrel.
fine, but you will have to get back there. As for the ceremony, I mean, it's not unlike a marriage ceremony, but it's a marriage ceremony for everyone, if that makes sense. Valtris Belevaz plans to give the world of Arvlon.
Garrus
the
raises his
worm.
hand.
Yes.
We know that's not her name. Do you know her real name?
No. That's the one thing I was hoping you all would be able to share with me. Your bonds knew, but I do not. Been
But it's
trying
nice
to
to get
figure
the
it out
whole
for
world
quite a
confessed.
while now, but there's no mention of a Valtris Belevaz before all of this.
Wait,
The
our
history
bonds
books.
knew?
She nods.
Didn't
That's
she
what
say
they told to me. That she knows.
She didn't tell us.
I mean, I don't think she liked you. They betrayed you.
Yeah.
Why would she tell you anything?
I mean, to be fair, my bond felt bad and it was going to help us, but
And how'd that
Yeah.
go?
she got filled with worms
And,
and exploded.
yeah.
Went pop. Yeah, we kind of tortured my bond, so I don't know.
It was I.
Yeah, you.
I didn't do shit.
So, Okay, so it's
Oh,
the home.
That is one hell of a dowry, though.
So you said home. Are you also talking about the home of the worm? Because that's what they kind of. From what
They
she's
are
looking
from
like
the
on-
same world, correct?
Okay, so if we find the home of the worm, we find where she went.
Ooh.
I wish we could talk to that one guy with the mask.
Which guy with the mask?
Former.
Garrus turns to Jack.
Me?
I tell you shit.
Why'd you turn to Jack?
Because I'm wearing a mask.
Oh, no, the fucking former host of Cuss.
Oh, okay.
I mean, unless you know where Cuss's home plane is. I mean, do you?
Well, you never ask.
She
Truth
stares at
is,
him.
I don't. But thank
Yeah,
you
that-
for asking.
In
Oh, you're fine.
theory, since she traveled through the Waygate when the orders were built, it should have left a not
Snail trail.
no, not residue, but coordinates to whatever world she traveled to. It should be as simple as reverse engineering it to travel back.
Okay. So we just need to find.
Well,
We need to go to the Waygate.
that's not difficult. It's in Elavanis.
Yeah.
What
No,
might
not
be
difficult.
difficult is, from what I know, this Valtris Belevaz isn't stupid. You catch my drift?
Did you say she isn't stupid?
She isn't stupid.
Yeah, definitely some traps and stuff.
Yes,
so-
exactly. I wasn't going to outline it for you, but anyway.
Yeah, no, I get
The
you.
ceremony she's planning is to give all of Arvlon to Cuss. I don't know if you've heard of the rage virus.
I look to the party.
Yeah, we're infected with it.
You're infected, yes.
Her face
Yeah.
goes even paler than her pale white skin. That's not good.
No.
Alright, we're both different.
You're not built different. You're infected too.
Jack
What?
doesn't have it.
He was in a
Yeah, see?
he was
He's
in
wearing a
concentration
mask.
camp.
How is he supposed to contract any disease?
The
Why was he in the
rage
concentration camp then?
virus, while it originated from Cuss, all of the information I've sourced said she is the one who brought it to Arvlon. She is the reason it spreads. Once the ceremony goes into effect, anyone and everyone who has been infected by it, even if they've beaten it, as she does air quotes, will become a host for the worm.
Oh, that's bad.
And it's not even going to be a, like, try to fight for your sanity. No, it's a complete takeover. I don't know what she's using to power this ritual. I don't know. Did she have you do something?
Collected amulets.
Yes,
Did
but
you
don't we have the amulet?
Do you? She says.
I look to Jack.
Yeah, Jack does.
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, Jack. That's the big thing. She did that, and then we also brought her back to the. No, we didn't bring her back to the map room.
No, but there was a creepy, like, spirit person that had her hostage.
Yeah. And we saved her from that. And then she
Yeah.
gave us these magic items that are probably, trapped.
I'm not saying she didn't help you. Perhaps she did. All I'm saying is it's very likely whatever she was doing is to further her own plans rather than to help the lot of you.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
If she had you collect these relics, perhaps she was hoping you'd bring them to her on her home plane. Perhaps it's a... I don't even want to say it. Perhaps we're just walking into a fucking trap by sending you back after her.
Well, it's kind of be hard. If she does want the relics, not everyone has their relics.
I don't know what the answer is. I'll be honest.
Well, I think that the answer is that we
Even
just have to do whatever we can.
Well, yes, but there's no simple solution. Like, what if the answer is to fight Cuss here and now, and then go after her? Can the ceremony continue with Cuss dead? I don't know. Or would it just be a rebirth for him? Some sort of return of the end, or even a rebirth of the
You let him name drop, goddammit!
You're a dickhead, buddy.
Because if the name gets dropped, the fucking credits roll. It's the end.
Oh, no, this is the intro.
This is the splash.
Oh yeah, this is the first session.
This is the tutorial.
It's just
Yeah.
rebirth of the end.
Fucking Kingdom
my
Hearts
God.
2 tutorial.
What? I have a question.
Yes, by
Yes.
all means.
What
You
is
seem,
it,
extre-
Grimmery?
you seem extremely knowledgeable.
I make my trade in knowledge, yes.
I'll reach into my shadow and pull out my tiny door that I got from helping the lady. This door takes us to another world. Is it a chance to change the location to where we need to go?
What world does it take you to?
That I believe it's Rhode Island.
I've never heard of Rhode Island, and I don't think it's going to take you
Oh,
where
they
you
like to
want to
scrap-
go. Unless, of course, you know the world that she fled to, then perhaps.
Well, you're saying that there may be like coordinates or like an echo of it.
Yes.
Could we use that with this to get there?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, if I don't see why you wouldn't just use the way station.
Grimmery, can I ask you?
What?
Can you search for her mind?
That's something I cannot do. Gareth, that's only locally around me.
Can you describe Rhode Island?
I can actually. It's been a bit. It was a very odd-looking city. It was kind of twisted in a way, with multiple layers and a very. And the magic there, I could feel it on my skin. That's how powerful it was there.
That is odd because doesn't our friend not believe in magic?
What are you talking about?
Our friend from Rhode Island.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I didn't
That's
see when you
true.
did magic there. Everything was.
But you could feel it on your skin. It was so prevalent.
I don't
Yeah.
think he comes from that place.
I don't know. There was so many roads. I assumed that was Rhode Island.
Did the roads lead anywhere?
From what I recall, a whole bunch of different ways, actually. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Well, the reason I bring this up and not the Waygate, because the Waygate may be trapped.
We'll just have
Mm.
Matthias break the trap.
I'm saying this could be used as a back door. Aha!
The Waygate is ancient magic. No matter how powerful she is, she likely wouldn't be able to entrap the Waygate itself. More so just the getting to it.
Or the other side of it.
That I can't say, but the Waygate itself is older than the dragons and far more powerful. This Valtris Belevaz, just a person. No human, no mortal. Hell, I don't even think the gods have magic like this anymore.
Mhm.
I could be wrong, of course, but again, my trade
Yeah.
is in information. I'm usually pretty accurate with this stuff.
Yeah, no, thank you. Anyone else have other questions?
If you had to fight a big fucking worm, where would you fight it?
Someplace hot, like a volcano.
There are
What
no
about someplace
volcanoes
hot?
on Arvalon.
There
Yeah,
are
we don't have
volcanoes on
those.
other worlds, though.
Oh wait, Fia,
We
could we
could-
go to the place where your elemental friend is from?
Garrus, we thought about this before, and remember, everyone here would instantly die because it is a plane of fire.
I have fire resistance.
Garrus, it is pure fire. I don't think you could live it.
You have no faith in me.
Yeah, but we would have to be there. Like everyone else would have to be there for a bit to actually summon Cuss. But no, we've already decided the place where we're going to fight Cuss. We're going to fight Cuss in the city of what is it called?
Copperhall.
Castle. Yeah, Cuss or Copperhall.
Yes.
where the fucking snaps of it, fucking Duranax was raised or whatever, became a god.
Is so sanctified.
Yeah, because they're sanctified, and he probably works against him.
But just Duranax though.
What is wrong with Thronax?
Not a fan.
He's a
Well, according to my history book, apparently, in terms of other gods of light, he is probably one of the best ones that we have had.
I don't know. I don't pray to him. I pray to Neville.
I know. I don't either. I'm just letting you know the history.
first.
Any hoozle. Is there any do we have to pay you for this tea?
No, of course not.
Thank you. Hmm. So,
Again, I told you, I'm a neutral party that wants to help.
yeah, thank you.
Well, by helping us, aren't you no longer a neutral party?
I don't think so. I was helping your traitorous friends before. Now I'm helping you. That feels like the essence of neutrality to me.
Yeah, balance it out. Okay.
I would
Uh,
disagree.
You disagree?
Yes.
It's fair.
Yeah. I guess. Oh, do you know any way we could protect ourselves from getting taken over by Cuss? Once we kill him.
Like from the ceremony, or
No, yeah, once we kill him, because when we kill him, there's a chance that he just might
assimilate
try to
one of
take
your
over.
bodies.
Yeah, an last-ditch effort, and we need a way to protect against that.
Well, I kind of have an idea.
What is it?
She
Oh, I was
stops
going
like
to
arrows
jump on.
talk.
I was going to jump on whatever essence came out and then just set myself on fire.
I look to the lady.
She just shakes her head a little bit. Doesn't say anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a better idea?
There are magical devices that could expel possessions, but you'd need something that would be working 24/7. I could happily look into it for you, but off the top of my head, I haven't heard of anything like that.
Yeah, I definitely would like for you to
For
look
the
into
history
it,
of
okay?
Arvlon, there's never been a threat like Cuss before.
Yeah. I would definitely appreciate if you looked into it because
I would be happy to do so. But
Yeah,
it is certainly a one-of-a-kind threat. We've fought many
Yeah.
dangers here in Arvlon, but nothing like this.
Few nods. We kind of need everyone to be alive so we could keep a promise to. We know it's called the waste. The place we need to reactivate is the way station, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so we can reactivate the whole way station thing.
Well, that's what I was saying for you to do now. Are we not on the same page?
I thought we were told we needed to wait till Cuss was dead to do that. Or that Cuss was stopping.
Desperation builds strange needs. Up to you. I'm not telling you to activate it. But if you were given the opportunity, it's up to you what you do or don't want to do.
Yeah, no, thank you. That's true. Was there a reason why we were told to not that we couldn't? I think wasn't it that Cuss could then just fucking escape through different worlds?
Correct.
Yeah, that was a big
but
thing.
But the problem is the way station was activated at least once already. Is why stuff's different now. Valtris Belevaz activated it as you guys fought the Atropol when the Night Orders were united.
Yeah.
So, Cuss could already be gone for all you know is the problem. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Out our hair.
Yeah,
True.
times change.
Not my plane, not my problem, is what I say.
Not my monkeys. Yeah, you're right.
I hear that.
Well, if we put it that way,
That'd be a really funny way for this campaign to end.
We just
We
peace
go-
out and leave.
We're just like,
Send-
alright, guess
You sent
guess
Cuss
it's
somewhere
good
else.
enough for us.
Make sure
No.
Cuss leaves and destroy the way station. Yep, he's never
Alright.
coming back.
Woo, we're good.
That'd be funny as fuck. Yeah.
Alright, see you, everybody.
Let's think of this another way. Let's say they're not in the overworld they're supposed to be in. Let's say they actually made it this side. If we go over there and then bring them back, at least they won't be on Aravon. I'm not saying that's the way we should do it, but that's always a failsafe.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else have any other questions for her? Is there a way we could, because you're looking into something for us, is there a way we can get it back in contact with you?
Yeah, like, where do you, like, is this, like, where you live? Like, do you
She-
always live here, or?
Shakes her head. This is simply a good meeting spot. I'll give you I'll give you a package of the tea. You can mix it. All you have to do to find me is drink from it and wait. And wherever you are, I would be happy to find you.
Okay.
It sounds like we're tripping right now, honestly.
Oh, I would say something like that, yes. Don't worry. The side effects only happen if you do this every day.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, so, like, we can't be friends then?
We are friends, what do you mean?
But then I can't see you every day.
Well, you can if you'd like. You'll just become like me. Part of the veil.
I mean,
Well.
Gareth, you don't have to see your friends every day to still be friends.
I see you guys every day.
Yeah, well, you don't
You
see
don't
the
have a
baker every
choice.
day. Is the baker not your friend?
I don't know.
I think she is.
What's it like being part of the Veil?
Exhausting.
Are you trying to become a part of the Veil Game right
It's
now?
I'm
very
just curious.
fun for when you don't want to see people, because they can't see you unless they're gifted so. But when you have places like the Mountains of Madness, where the veil is overlapped so heavily, you could easily lose yourself. Of course, there are other worlds where the veil is thin, and you could interact with people. It never gets boring, to say the least.
Oh, my curiosity is satisfied.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to ask. Anyone else have anything else?
I'm good.
Think of anything.
Shake, you got anything?
I mean,
There you
That's a
go.
good one. That's a good one.
The Chinese food makes him rude.
It does. It's my
That's
Chinese
true.
food of malice.
Yeah.
There's the ice cream of joy, but the Chinese food of malice.
That's fucked up.
what happens if you mix both?
I die. Duh.
True, I heard that. Duh. Alrighty. Would you like to head to Elavanis then, if no more questions?
Yeah, seems like it. Elavanis
I don't want to go to the.
Oh.
Is the homunculus village on our way back, or is...
No, but it could be
where
if you
is
want to
it?
go there.
I kind of.
You kind of want to go there?
I think we're in a little bit. We're a little bit of a rush, but I kind of want to go.
For what?
you want to go there?
We need more allies.
You're gonna rally the homunculi?
Yeah, they're they're like my brothers.
That sounds like something we can do. That sounds like something we can do when we're like gathering an army for the fucking worm.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon the homunculus.
Well, yeah, he can't take them over because they're not people. They're made like wax.
The clay, bro.
Whatever.
Come on, man. It's in my
I'm
backstory.
sorry. Well, no, these ones are free. They can make their own people.
That's. Oh my god, I'm terrified.
Do we want to take a trip over if we can?
The what?
I'm just thinking that Should we do a recon mission across the gate?
Yeah, sounds great for you to do, buddy.
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know.
I mean, if you want to, you can do that. If you think it's a good idea.
I don't think it is, but I don't know.
I mean, there's no such thing as a bad idea, right?
I'll think about it more when we get over there.
Okay. Well, yeah, back to Elvanis we go.
As you
Yep.
return, the lights of Elvanis are still dark. The doors, as you approach them, do not open.
Poke the door.
Nothing happens.
Maybe we need to poke the door at the same time.
We don't have no why with us though.
Yeah, but like,
So that's not the end.
it's not.
Yeah.
Oh. He's gonna kind of look around the door to see if there's anything that could like seemingly do anything.
As you look around, it's just a door.
I'm trying to open the door.
Yeah, door opens. It just didn't open automatically.
Oh,
Did you do?
So it's not being
place-
Yeah, I'm not falling for that one again. Don't.
Look, I have to try.
nearly fucking got me. I'll be honest.
As you do so, you look inside, and it is dark inside. There is a small, looks like a console of sorts, smack dab in the middle of the room. You could see inside of it, there are look like almost like candle wicks, that little, stringy piece of the candle. 3 of them are lit. 6 of them are dark. What?
Is there a candle attached to it, or is it just the string?
It's just a little stringy piece in the console.
Just the wicks.
Yes, just the wicks. It's a funny word.
So there's 3 of them lit.
3 are lit, 6 are dark. Or just not lit, I guess.
What does this mean?
She's gonna walk up to one of the candles.
Yeah.
Should I try to light it?
I'll see what happens.
No, if it will light the candle or attempt to.
With
Pyrokinesis.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
it does not
try to
work.
light.
It does not light.
Okay. She'll try it with a flint and steel.
I hate you so fucking much. I left and screamed. It does not work. You do not have flint and steel.
Wait, we literally do.
Yeah, I do. What?
Yeah, it comes with your adventuring kit.
I don't see it in Via's inventory.
He's taking it away from us.
Oh, my flint and steel.
Didn't steal.
How will I start a fire?
Wait, maybe we can use our ender pearl to.
Ender pearl.
What have I done to deserve this fate?
Started talking about fire.
Yeah. That's like you mentioning fire.
Is there some magic going on with this thing? Can she try to?
I think you're supposed to make your bond light it.
I look to my bond. Yeah, can you light the candle?
Your bond looks towards you, Fia. No, but you can.
Oh,
What do you have that only the 6 of you have? It's
So
not
if he was
rocket
gonna-
science.
If he was gonna take off the amulet, the
Rage.
attenuant.
He takes off the amulet, starts raging. Yeah.
I can smashes the console. She's gonna take off the heart vein attenuator and tap the thing candle.
Oh my god. Fia, your bond starts laughing at you. I'm sorry.
Fia looks at her. This is what unique thing.
What is unique to the 6 of us?
Our weapons, our bond, our friendship.
You hear a sigh from the staircase up behind the console. As you would see the girl you all saved. I forgot her name. Fuck. There's so many fucking tokens.
So many talk.
I'm gonna stab myself. I don't remember her
Guys,
name.
I'm out of milk, so I can't have hot chocolate tonight.
It's hot. Why would you want hot chocolate? I'm
I want
sorry.
some of that too.
God,
No,
God
I'm
forbid I
gonna-
speak.
I'm gonna Chris on this one. You can have hot chocolate whenever time you want.
Thank you, my liege.
I forget which token it was, but the Starcaller girl you saved, sitting on the stairs, sort of sighs. For a bunch of heroes, you're pretty not intelligent.
We never claimed we were.
I did.
No shockers there. And she looks right at Jack, who was saying surges. Goes, at least somebody has a brain in their head.
Oh, we have to expend our surges. I thought about that, but I didn't want to expend one of my surges.
You didn't want to say it to like manifest it. I
So
get it.
greed keeps you from doing the right thing. Understood. So putting that in my little stone wooden notepad. The girl says, writing it down.
Greed is what drives me. Write that down.
Right. Jack is greedy. I'm shocked about that one. I just thought it better of Fia.
Yeah, that's future God right here.
Well, how
Yeah,
are you
but,
feeling, by the way? You feel
I got big
okay?
aspirations.
Well, I was very worried when all of the lights went out and I couldn't get out of my room.
Yeah, sorry about that. Not really our fault. Kind of our fault. Kind of. Not really.
From what I've heard, it's absolutely your fault. But can you please get a move on? Everybody else already did theirs. We're all just kind of waiting for you.
Damn, we really had to look. What the fuck? How are we so behind? He's gonna fucking start
We were
ranting a
fighting
bit.
Never mind.
Yeah, we
It
were
is-
fighting. We saved the weave, man.
It is because Garrus raises his hands because it is because Gregory has to stop every 5 minutes to use the bathroom when we march back.
He does have a small bladder. I heard that through the grapevine.
You know, I could just leave us and just doom the world. You know that, right?
Okay.
Ah,
I'm-
on that note, Gremory, your king left a missive for you before the light went out. I'd show it to you, but there's no magic here!
I use one of my surges on the light on the candles.
Yes, as you expend a surge, a flame lights up.
They will also expend a surge.
That is fine.
Can I expend a surge to make myself fly to light the candle?
What? What does that mean?
Can I use a surge on myself and just by proximity? it
No!
lights?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You can use a second surge on yourself if you want to.
No, I can do that later.
Okay. Yes, as you all go through, you can mark a single surge off your usables. As magic is restored, as the light returns to Elevanus once more. The girl nods and looks at you, Gremory. Alright, I know that's what you want to find. Come on, this way, right this way.
I follow.
As she brings you to, not one of the order rooms, just somewhere nice. Goes, I don't know what your king's problem is. Definitely seems to have one. But said to make sure you get this, that it's very important. As she hands you what looks like just a regular note.
I'll open it and read it.
As you do, it reads, Dear Gremory, my favorite agent, I'm thinking of taking up an alliance for Arivlan's sake. I was wondering your thoughts on this. The head of the Inquisition has been reaching out as of late, saying that they've seen the error of their ways and no longer wish to exterminate magic but fight for Arivlan. They're offering us all of their technology to do with as we see fit. And all of my advisors were found assassinated within the last handful of days. You're one of the few that I could rely on. When you receive this, please send back a letter with your thoughts. I only have 2 weeks to make a call. We could use their might and their technological advancements. We could build an army like no other. We can truly take Arivlan. But, as always, I value you and yours. Please write back soon. And Gremory, it is dated 1 day and about 12 hours earlier.
Need to check something real fast.
What are you chucking, buddy?
A truly grimorous angle. The grimorious one doth do many deeds.
I have to make sure Grimorious is an actual word.
It is a word, what do you mean?
Oh my god. To be filled with oblivion. Grimorious. It's terrifying.
Yes.
Yeah, Gremory's filled with oblivion. How'd you know? He's filled with anime, actually.
It's the same thing. I assume the rest of the party follows.
With? You said you were checking something.
Yeah, I'll check it on my docs.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, as Gremory goes off to do that, as the lights are lit, what would you like to do?
Oh, you kind of just fucked off.
We're right back.
Oh. What does everybody want?
Do
If
you want to
we're
go
not
find the
going
way
to chase this
station?
monster.
Want to go hang out with Gremory? I mean, you guys have options. I'm not forcing you to do anything.
What about, I would like to do something really quick, because I'm the fastest party member.
Oh no.
What? It's just true.
It's just funny because you're big. That's why. Don't act
I'm
like it's
just
not funny to you, because it's funny to you too.
No. It's not funny. It's not a laughing matter.
Sure. Yes.
I want to make
what's
sure
the
my
speed?
I just want to make sure my eggs are there.
They are still there. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give them a little pat. I'm gonna come back.
There's a lot of them. Are you patting each one?
Yeah, I pat each individual one and I go there.
Good. You don't want any of them to feel left out.
No. My army will march soon.
I think I feel like the girls. Should we go check on, make sure? I guess it's time king. We should probably just let Gremory talk to the king or
Yes.
whatever.
Wouldn't it be really funny if it was called a Nay Station and it was filled with horses?
I'm gonna go find the way station. What's it? Nay station. I guess she fucking shakes her head and walks off to try to find it.
God forbid a man have a sense of humor.
It wasn't funny. No offense, but it wasn't funny.
You're going to be so bad when there's a fucking horse down there.
Oh, you know what? If there's a horse down there, I'll be shocked.
If there's a horse down there, I call dibs on naming it.
Yeah, you know what? You can name the horse if the horse is down there. Let's go find it first.
Dylan, how many
Should
channel
we-
points to make there be horses there?
Should we bring
my
carrots
God.
or like apples or something?
I can make anything. I can make anything gross. Any fruit.
Fun fact, horses in Arvlon only eat human flesh. I hate you people. It's like the elves in human skin, yet all the horses only eat people.
I can't believe. I
Fucking
can't believe
laugh
you
it
were mad at
off!
me when I
What?
pointed that out.
What? Because it's the wording and you're being facetious.
What do you mean? It's like plain as day. It literally just says they wear human flesh. How's that supposed to be like my bad?
They don't eat people.
I didn't say they eat people. I said they wear their skin.
Oh my god.
It is a very wasteful nation.
I'm gonna fucking blow my
They
brains
feed,
out.
they feed the meat to the horses.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We've come for a circle.
I'm sorry.
I just put back in what?
We're learning more lore.
Ah, naturally.
Yeah, there's a Nay station in the basement.
Hey.
There's a whole bunch of fucking horses down there.
Right next to the hay station.
I removed it from the docs, that's why. I went looking for it. It's gone. I forgot. I got mad and removed it. So that you couldn't fucking butcher my words. Anyway! Fucking jerk off, motherfucker. I hate this guy. Are we going to the way station, Grummer, or do you want to send a note or a message to your king?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the messaging stone.
Okay, what do you say? I wanted to do it before you guys go to the day station. We have to feed the horses Grummery to survive.
Oh my god. In the message, I'll tell her that the Inquisitions lied. We stopped them in the weave. Destroyed 2 of the perfect saints. Kind of killed one of their leaders. And that if we want to form a temporary alliance with them, we must prepare for an eventual betrayal.
You would hear back immediately. You didn't answer the question. Do you think we should or no? We need allies.
For the coming war, I believe we do.
You don't get a response.
And I'll go find the party.
Wait, you just...
Hey, Grammy, how'd they think go? Is everything alright with the king?
King need my opinion on something. And also my former teacher is dead, so that's something to ponder.
I'm sorry.
What did the king
assassinated.
need help with?
Yeah.
Hey, Grimory, what if down in the basement it wasn't a way station, it was an A station, and it was filled with horses?
What would they eat? There's nothing down there.
I don't know, maybe there is the apple orchard.
Or a hay station.
You could eat at the hay station.
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself. I swear to fucking God.
Actually, it might be an ocean down there, like a base station.
So, are you guys going to find the way station?
Yes.
As you travel down to the depths of Belevaz, through doors that were once sealed, you find your way. Then you see where should be a path down, a large stone wall that was certainly not there before. While it is stone, the make of it seems otherworldly, and the closer you get, Jack, it would remind you of the radiation crystals you found in Gorenfil, as you begin to get sick just being near the wall. From a distance
Hey,
about
threw up.
10 feet away, you all can see writing upon it. The writing reads, "Give up, little heroes. We are happy in our other world. You need not find us."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wow. It's almost like, oh, it's great. I'm glad you're happy. Fucking dickwad.
Whoa.
She's gonna turn us into worm people. I think we can be rude.
No need to stoop to their level.
She stares at Jack.
Well,
Okay.
I'm on my own level.
Now you know what? You are right. How do we get through this? Jack, could you turn to the wall alive and make it go away?
Jack pushes on the wall.
Yeah, you push right through. Seems illusionary.
There you go,
Fuck.
fixed it.
I hate these motherfuckers.
As you
Why did
do,
before we go in?
you could see there is a staircase leading down. The staircase looks to be about 70 long curved steps ending in a single black door made of steel never before seen on this world.
Well, time we go.
You were saying something, Garrus?
No, it is okay.
You have something to say, man?
No.
Okay. Everything all right?
Yeah.
Okay, man. I guess we go down the stairs.
I keep looking for traps.
No traps. Just make it down to the door. A strange
Okay.
black metal door. You can feel magics are radiating off of it.
Could we tell what kind of magics?
Powerful arcanic magics. Beyond that, nothing you could tell without a roll.
Hmm.
Is this the way station proper?
That might be. I mean,
Garrus, you would hear from your bond. Oh yes, it is certainly beyond there. Getting through that door is the difficult part. Haven't seen spell look like this in ages. I'm not a mage. You're the mage here, Garrus.
You are made of lightning, can't you just like...
I'll do this for experimentation purposes. It's going to hurt both of us, though. As you see...
Wait, before you do it.
Yes.
I have to ask you something.
Of course.
What if it was called a Nay Station?
I know.
Do you think that is funny?
The figure starts laughing hysterically. I think that would be fucking hilarious.
Thank you.
I wonder how they'd feed the horses down there, though.
You two really are made for each other.
Well, if they had a hay station.
Whoa, genius! As he
I
figure
strangle Jackson.
the figure walks through the door. Garros, I need a fortitude save at disadvantage.
Ooh, for the bad joke.
No.
You're right.
That's a terrible roll.
Yeah, that's fine though.
Garros, you take...
Come on. Let's see how much you can.
164 points of damage.
That ideal.
From Jack, as you strangle him. His neck like sprouts spikes.
I spray ink in your face.
You get
Oh my goodness! What the fuck?
And
purified.
Vindra looks at you, Garros, and goes, yeah, so definitely aren't getting through that. That's without me trying to actually force my way through. That's just hitting the barrier. I understand you're a big fan of just throwing yourselves into things. You will literally die.
I'm here, Garros. I'm gonna start healing Garros for a bit.
Amara, do you think you can use your surge to, I guess, part it for a moment?
Would you ask Romer? I'm
Amari.
sorry.
I was asking Amara if her
Oh.
surge can part
Oh,
it.
you're Hannah. You're muted. Oh, okay, that's good.
I know she said BRB. I don't know if she's back yet.
She might not be.
Oh no, sorry, I'm back.
Hello.
Hey,
It's okay. Robert has a question.
sorry, what I missed?
Oh, I was seeing if you can maybe use your surge on
Oh.
this burial to separate it.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, did you not hear us?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
Oh, hi. Yeah, sorry, my
Okay.
earphones were doing. Okay.
You're
Hello,
good.
hi. Sorry,
Hello.
everybody.
You're good.
What I missed?
We are at a door with an impenetrable barrier.
And we've tried forcing it open with our big muscles, right? Already?
Oh yeah.
Garros knows
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Okay, I figured Garrison might have had that covered behind me, but okay. So then, I don't know if we can't hit it. Mari's got nothing.
Yeah, I was wanting to see maybe a surge can like move the barrier aside.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's try that.
As you attempt it, it has no effect.
Oh.
However,
Yeah.
as you try, you would see writing appear upon the door. As we don't have a magic man with us today because Jake's computer blew up, you could
Alright,
hear the voice of the Star Caller go, magic like this, you just have to solve the puzzle. It's not difficult. I hope you know how to read.
Well,
It didn't appear.
Language
You know,
isn't it?
Jack, can we read it?
It's in Braille. You have to, as she like motions towards the door, where you can see there is a message in Braille upon the door.
I look to like other people. Does anyone know Braille?
Hold on.
Probably Matthias. Maybe Grummery.
Yeah, Grandma, you're like a assassin. That sounds like a language you would know to be careful.
I know sign language. I can read lips.
It's kind of close. If he's gonna, you go ahead. Do you see if he can read it?
I'll run my hand across it and try to decipher it.
Sure. Give me a, I don't know, society check.
Society. 35.
It's a good roll.
Damn,
Yeah, you
I
managed
can't
to
manage-
decipher it. You get a riddle out of it. Good luck, Grimorious one.
Born beneath the darkest sea, life. Oh, I know what this is.
Yeah?
I pull out my jellyfish lantern.
No way.
Okay.
I press it up to the door.
Okay.
The door opens.
No, it doesn't. Yeah? Are you the DM? Are you in charge?
Bro,
Yes,
beneath the
standing.
darkest. I don't understand what else it could be if it's not a jellyfish.
It went full circle.
So Garrus doesn't speak. He just places the jellyfish up against the door.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah, I don't
happens.
say anything to anybody.
You have to say something.
Jack steps up and says, jellyfish.
Nothing happens. The answer's not jellyfish.
Darn.
Octopus. It's
Damn,
my
you two are
octopus.
just on the same wavelength there. Wow.
I mean, the deep sea thing really threw me.
They
That's
do
why
not
he
have
said
eyes.
jellyfish. I know.
What else does not have eyes? Oh, sea star.
Oh my god.
Our fish.
He's
Starfish.
fucking stupid.
Clam.
I'm gonna
The
use the
truth.
bathroom. Try thinking about your
the
answer.
truth, love.
Good
Time.
advice.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, actually thinking.
Okay.
I got
It's-
light.
Oh, it's Garros.
From beneath the darkest sea, the mountain. Life
Yeah.
alone was meant for you. Boulders. Never
Oh, yeah,
once did you see a
blind.
sight. Trapped. For never once did he find the right. Slave. Caves go colder. Cave. You were in a cave. And lies grew stronger.
You lied to.
That's yeah, you lie too. I fear my heart can speak no longer. You had no soul. But seek forever and ever I shall. You're the wanderer. What was never given of this dreadful tale?
These tell
Misleading.
stories.
Yeah. Filler lines.
Filler. I love the idea of filler lines in a row.
Yeah, in a riddle. Like, this line actually doesn't mean anything.
Companionship?
Love.
Yeah. Yeah,
Heck,
because
man.
they were always alone. They never had companionship or love. That's the only thing I can think of.
Man Ray.
So, like, companionship, the answer?
Yeah, that's the only thing like that or love. One of those two.
No.
Wait, how's
don't really-
companionship the answer?
Because they were always alone. They never saw a sight. What they always search for, they could never. They seek forever.
Companionship?
Yeah.
Ish.
Opposite of companionship, then probably.
That's the
if it's
opposite of
alone.
companionship.
Yeah, it's like solitude. Yeah.
What is,
What
bro?
was never
like,
given on this Driftful Tale. They never got companionship. They were always alone in the darkness. in the
who?
darkness.
Wait,
Oh, the end is almost like, because you're too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What was never given of this dreadful tale? Like, that's kind of like what was never.
Oh, the letter T.
Whoa, genius! It's the letter T.
The door opened. Holy fuck.
Whoa.
you should say the door opens and the door will open. Robert has an answer.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Robert, 30 years up.
My theory for an answer would be companionship.
Is that what you say to the door?
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Damn. All right.
Now walk through.
Okay.
If you want a hint, Garros was close.
What?
With the jellyfish answer?
Jellyfish?
Yeah. he was
Damn.
close.
So it's Amari's octopus, obviously.
Angler.
Yeah, the octopus comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Disappears. floating.
I was waiting for this moment all those years ago.
Oh my
It is
god.
my
Long
time.
gone.
Oh my god.
Was it light, maybe? Because the jellyfish gives off light.
How's light born beneath the darkest sea?
I don't know.
Metaphor.
We have to picture where we are.
Well, if you were close, Garrus, with the jellyfish, I'm trying to think along that line.
I did just start yelling random ones out too, so it might
Yelling
be that.
random ones out does not an answer give.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to say my bond's name.
What's your bond's name?
I'll have to go look for it.
Man.
I
Bomb.
didn't get it officially.
Yeah, you
Bond
did.
one.
I wrote it down for you at the end of last
Yeah, I
session.
was like at the end of last session. Didn't get it in session.
Mine in my campaign notes.
Elysia Val.
Nothing happened.
I tried.
Yaros.
Check.
Huh? What? Is it open?
Saying Garros? No.
And Yaros? Damn.
No, that'd be funny.
The sea was a metaphor for the mountain, and it fits. We went through it all.
Yeah. Hmm.
You okay, buddy?
What are you laughing?
I was just thinking of a crab.
Grab.
I'm gonna try light.
Nothing happens.
What was never given?
Oh, my eyes?
Close though. Close though for you.
Okay, light's close.
Lantern.
Jellyfish
Fish
lantern.
glows, so if it's gonna be something to do with the illumination.
Bioluminescence.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Look at that
Yes.
nerd answer. Good job.
Oh, or is it the moon?
Ooh.
Close.
Is it
The
the
sun.
sun?
The tide. No.
No, wait, that could be.
As Garros says, "Is it the sun?" The door opens.
Oh.
Oh.
Garrus plays his little horn.
I didn't think it
Oh,
was
is it
that. I did
because-
not think it was that difficult.
It wasn't, but I just got stuck on
I know.
aquatic animals for a second there.
I'm bad.
No, I don't blame you.
riddles.
I don't know, I got the last
Because you said the jellyfish was close. I was like, oh,
Yeah, it
secret,
is.
you're
Because
crazy.
light, sun.
Yeah,
Sunlight.
no, I get
The
it.
answer is sunlight, but the sun is also
How
acceptable.
is the sunlight born under the deepest sea?
Because the sunset, when the sun sets, it's
No,
the
it's
deepest
born.
sea
Because
supposed
it's
to
meant
be
to,
Oh.
it's meant
space?
to throw you off. It's
Yeah.
something.
I told you.
Filler.
It's something.
Miller lines, like I said.
It's something never seen. Something that
see.
people seek forever. The cave grows colder because it's a endless night, eternal storm. There is no sun on Arvlon. It's
Oh, that makes more sense.
yes.
I see.
I forgot that there's literally no sun.
forgot.
Yeah,
It's always
so
raining.
things are
Man.
seeking the sun always and never finding it.
Yeah.
The sun is never
Okay.
given in this dreadful tale.
Yeah, it's been a while since we had our rain ambient noise.
My bad.
Yeah, look,
No,
man.
it's not, wait, for me, it's not
I'm-
raining.
It's raining outside. That should be ambient enough for you. Just open your
Yeah.
window.
I'm bad at riddles.
I got Twilight pretty fast last time.
You
The
did.
only
I was
reason
very proud
got-
of you.
You
Yeah.
did. I didn't even have time to process that riddle when you said Twilight.
Arbor's a goat.
You said
Alrighty.
it.
Let's go through.
Go,
Good
Ken.
job, Garros.
It was a team effort.
That's true.
Yeah, sure. Well, Garros, she pats your back.
Yes.
That was just forward. Are we gonna go forward?
Oh, I guess I forgot that I have to go walk into all the traps for everyone.
Well, I put some.
You're
Oh,
the
I
most-
apologize. I thought I. Here you go. I thought I drew guys to map. My bad.
Oh, my dog.
Whoa.
As you guys look, you would see a gigantic futuristic device unlike anything any of you have handled before in the middle of an otherwise empty room. As you look at it, it is not active currently, but you stand before the way station. Or the way gate, whatever we like to call it. I change my mind once called every 5 seconds.
We were. Yeah, son of a- okay, let's go. Wait, what if we're being fucking led into a trap and he actually want us to open the way station?
Then we will kill them.
True.
Yeah, you know what? That's damn true.
I am tired of these what ifs.
Dylan,
Let's just live in the moment.
I want to walk around the room, and specifically around the device, and try to attempt to see if I pick up anything with 6th Sense.
Is there any horseshoe tracks around here?
Nothing, Grimry. No one else but you all. No, there's no horseshoe tracks around, motherfucker.
Alright.
Look how fast my character is.
Whoa, he's so
You're
speedy.
so bad. Slow him down.
The rest of the party can't compare with your speed.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna examine the device.
Yeah, this is a Jack and Gremory problem.
What?
Sure, if you say so.
The machines and
I guess if it is a device, I would know best.
my lads in STEM.
Alright. I'm going to inspect this device using my keen eye.
And I'll attempt to study the magical side.
Yeah, if you guys would like, you're welcome to give a crafting or arcana roll of your choice. Oh, Jack!
Oh,
Hold on.
God.
Oh, both of you!
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna hear a fun
Both
mine.
of
There's
you,
the high roller.
please!
Oh my god!
Oh my fucking god, really, guys?
The experts are here.
We know what we're doing.
So there's a giant
Oh.
update to Foundry that we can't do because Pathfinder's not updated for it yet for version 13.
Hmm.
So hopefully next week, and this is at the end of these awful rolls. Between the two of you, you can't figure out shit.
It seems to run as
Yeah.
some
Dude,
sort of
it's
magical.
off. That's all you can tell. You don't know why or how, but it's not online.
This device is offline. Hope this helps.
Oh my fucking god.
I believe that perfectly sums up Jack and I.
Jack's usually clutch as fuck with this shit.
Yeah, don't rope me in, bro.
Yeah,
I'm the goat.
it's just not today.
Just not my day.
If only we had an oracle here.
If we look around, do we see anything, any sort of texts or anything around, any instruction manual?
As you are walking around and looking, you would see what looks like a small, perhaps an access panel or something for it that you would program in where you would like to go when it is active, but it's not on, is the problem.
Does it already have like things programmed into it?
No, because not on.
I see. So did you two figure out how to turn it on?
No.
Hold on, let me try something.
Okay.
What's the middle of this thing look like?
Like a large empty basin.
Jack will get to the center of the basin and just start pushing on the ground.
Nothing happens as you push on the ground. You're
Gotta be
climbing
like the
into the
doors.
basin to do it?
Yeah. I'm getting into the basin.
Okay.
I push on the ground like
as
the door.
Jack is pushing, you see a large dome begin to rise above Jack.
No. Get out of there.
No, I've almost got it.
Jack, as you're pushing,
God damn it,
you hear a clicking sound. You think you've almost got it.
Ooh, it's giving
Jack
away.
is closing. It's closing! Get the fuck out of there! Friend fetch again!
Jack, do you want to?
Don't resist!
Do you listen to fucking Gremory, or do you keep pushing?
I think that I'm too enthralled to notice that he's casting it
Yeah,
to
sure.
resist.
Wow, that's yeah.
Okay.
Whoa!
Jack is pulled off right as a circular dome covers the basin. You could see hundreds of tiny razor blades begin to spin inside of it. The dome.
That's a
then
weird looking
opens,
teleporter.
and the razor blades are gone.
Hmm.
Do you think he's dead?
What?
Do we still see him?
Jack? Oh,
See
he's
who?
behind me.
Do you
I'm
pull
right
Jack
here.
out?
Hi. He friend fetched me.
Hello?
Oh, we pulled Jack out.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't realize-
yeah,
oh, I
yes!
thought Jack was. I thought Jack didn't want to do it.
No, I
No.
didn't notice.
You didn't notice to resist it.
Oh, I see.
I couldn't
see.
resist it. I was unaware.
Ah,
Are razor blades a typical component of teleportation?
It is.
Could I roll to see
Yeah.
if I know?
Yes? Yeah, I'm asking the nerds here.
The note's a little sleepy.
No. I can think on this one.
Oh?
Yes. Yeah, it is, totally.
Wow, even with that?
No, of course not.
What if? I'm gonna go with no. That's not typical.
All right.
I guess should we? Okay, it's just BRP. Feo's gonna look at this. Let me try to see if I can't figure out what this thing does. And can I make a? What check do I have to make for this? Is it only Arcana or crafting?
What kind of check would you like to make?
Could I make a nature check?
Sure.
37.
With a 37 as you're looking at it, I mean, it's inactive. That much is clear. To activate it as you're looking, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 sigils. They have to be pressed in a certain order.
Oh no.
With the 37, you have no idea what the order is, though.
What do the sigils look like?
They are, as you are looking, north, south, east, and west. That's all.
We've got tattoos on our chest.
There's sigils on the ground. We have to press them in. It's like north, south, east, and west. I don't know which order. Do you think it could just be north, like, the classic, like,
Never eat shredded wheat.
I was gonna say never eat soggy waffles.
What the?
I'm gonna pull Garros and pull out the book and the book of the life of Jack Ironhide and flip through it and see if he ever traveled to any other worlds.
Many, many worlds. Oftentimes through a way station just like this.
Yes.
As you are reading Gremory, give me a... Let me get a Arcana or Occultism. You have a plus 10 circumstantial bonus to this.
Oop, I did that wrong. And do we have our second hero point?
Yeah.
Perfect. Fly my scarab.
Good roll. Took you long enough.
I know, right?
With a 45 as you're looking at it, while Jack Iron had not traveled through this way station. You read about how he did so, how he activated them. And when he'd find them inert like this, the key was pumping in magic into them to make them work. However, perhaps it is just a coincidence or merely a chain of thought. This one's powered by the orders. The way to make it work is likely to use your surges.
All right, I think we have something. We could, according to this, they use magic this power up, but this one's unique. So probably the surges then, because it's tied to us.
How did she activate the way station then?
Because it was turned on already. You guys broke your oaths and everything shattered. You lost your bonds. You're having to start over from scratch now.
I see.
Before, it was the rush of magic from the 9 orders being reawakened woke everything up.
Okay.
Everything's been hard reset now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so 4 of us need to put our surges in.
If the theory is correct, yes.
Well, we got 4 people here, and, well, Garros is kind of... He's eating. Yeah, he's back to eating again.
Just to be safe, we do it at the same time.
Yeah, that works for me.
Here we go.
Everyone ready?
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
And we do it.
As you do so, lights begin to swirl. Before you even realize what's going on, the way station glows a light with magic.
Whoa.
Thank you, Jack Ironhide. And this is where I keep all your volumes on me.
Maybe you'll meet him one day.
We did meet him. What are you talking about? I got him signed from him.
Maybe someday.
As magic whirls, looking at the console, you can see 3 places it went to recently. The first, and these are 3 different worlds, mind you. And it looks like it went to all 3 in rapid succession, so it doesn't know which one went to where first, or what the last one, right? So I'm not giving you them in an order, it's randomized.
Sure.
And the machine does not seem to know when the last one was. The first world, as you look at it, it reads, the home of the mists. The second reads, the land it all began. And the third reads, here there be dragons.
Dragons.
If you have questions or want to plan or think, by all means, I can answer any questions, but those are what the last places this thing has been used for went to.
Mm-hmm. Well, where it all began kind of sounds suspicious, I'll be honest, but it kind of sounds too suspicious, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we got to remember there are traps, right? Maybe this is part of the trap.
Yeah.
Lead us astray.
Could be here be dragons. Welcome back, we opened the way station.
Who was the first one, Dylan?
The home of the mists,
Home of the Mists.
where it all began, here there be dragons.
No, a world that goes by the name of, that was like where all the home of the mist. Can people who work like smarter, or I guess also Fia, because she can do stuff like that. Can we try to piece together what that could be?
But yeah, this is what you read.
Oh, Dylan,
Hello?
can we try to figure out?
Oh, I might have been muted. Yeah, you can make a society check. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, you were muted.
I'm also going to pull out my tiny door.
Well,
Oh my god,
think-
it's talking door.
some of the smart people need to Can some of the smart people figure out maybe what these some of these worlds could actually be named as in the title?
Well, we haven't really been to many worlds.
Yeah, but like do you like to you have training, you like smart people just to try.
That's the Matthias thing.
Garrus will.
Yeah, feasible too.
By all means.
What, society check?
Yes, please. Take a roll. If only an untrained improvisation or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of you know any other worlds that these could apply to. I'm sorry.
I looked at Jack. Jack, do you know anything?
You're both
you know,
not
you
the
knew about
most
that one world.
informed about stuff like this, to be fair.
I only know the plane. I only know the elemental planes.
Okay, I have an idea. Dylan, thinking back on it, have I ever heard of where my king came from? What was not its actual name, but what it was referred to?
No idea. You would not know.
Gotcha.
Oh, Jack, you knew Carcosa, didn't you?
Where?
The place we went to go get the thing.
Where? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let's see if I can think on this real quick. Jack assumes the thinker pose. Can I also roll society, or can I roll something out?
You would still have to roll society. I'm sorry.
No problem. How's
That's
that?
a beautiful roll. I'll tell you what one of these three places are.
I get to pick.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I want to know what Here There Be Dragons is.
Here there be dragons. You've heard of this one time and time again, Jack, in fairy tales that you were never meant to listen to. Of a world far from Arvlon, where horrors are the day-to-day. Here there be dragons historically has been known to refer to the world of Erebor. Ironically, because there are no dragons in Erebor. You would also know with a 39, Cuss has no connection to Erebor. This is likely another one of the traps, meant to mislead and misguide.
Okay. I share this information. Yeah,
Nice.
probably not that one.
Okay, so it's just Home of the Mist or where it all began. Oh.
Let's break it down another way. What do we know about mists in the context of magic affecting the world?
I know that Matthias puts a misty cloak upon me every other day.
Do we know, did this party encounter the purple mist, or is that not a thing
Nope.
we've encountered? No.
Nope. I understand. I know it might feel a little meta-y, but you have not as a party. That's just the title that is listed on the thing.
Yeah.
This isn't like you have to use meta knowledge to know. It's either you succeed really well at rolls, or you gamble.
And no
Or
one else
use the
knows anything
resources
else?
you guys have.
Oh wait, resources we have.
I mean,
We have
Robert
the Coin
uses
of the
resources.
Hells.
Could use
That's
those.
true.
How many dudes do we have left? I have one.
Oh, wait, hold on, silly goose.
Oh no.
I'm gonna pull out. My God, no.
You bought what?
I'm pulling out Faith and How to Find It, a retelling of Philip Foss' discussions of the gods of Arvlon and those who came before.
Yes, it likely would not have much information about other worlds, sir. But actually, no, I lied. Yeah, that could work, because Cuss is the Divinity Light.
What was the asterisk by his name?
Would you like to give me a... I don't want to ask for religion, Garros.
It's alright, you can ask for religion.
I'll allow you to roll diplomacy.
You're crazy, but
I'm just
go
being
for
nice.
it.
If you don't want me to, I won't let you.
Here, you decide.
Garros, it's your day. You get to choose. You want the 7 or the 39?
Take the 39.
I think I'm feeling the 7 today.
I'm feeling 32.
You got 32 in between? With a 39, Garros. So you're flipping through the book. You would find an entry on Cuss. Historically, he is linked to two worlds. One being the world of his birth, and one being the world where he rose to power. Which would you like to know Which would you like to know is which? You get to choose one of them.
I'll choose
World of his birth or where he rose to power?
His birth.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Arvlon. On the frontier.
Hmm.
Sorry.
It is okay.
He was born on Arvlon. I think you guys knew that already, though.
Oh wait, yeah, we did. Yeah. I should have said something.
Sorry.
I don't know if it was outright said, but I think it was alluded to.
I'm gonna look for my bond.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to many worlds?
Only the elemental planes.
Yeah, that's fair. I looked at
You could
the
always
other
just
people.
take
What
a
about you guys?
chance.
Yeah, but I don't
50-50,
like
right?
gambling. But if we fuck up, then we turn into worms, and I don't want to fuck up.
Out of everyone here, I'm the only one who's not affected like that.
Mm-hmm.
I could just make a jump.
No, okay, no. The problem is the problem is if we go to the wrong world, then we have to take a lot longer.
No. The door. It's linked to the world I've been to, and there's a way out back to Copperhell.
Mm-hmm.
The map room upstairs can pull me back here. This is all in theory, but I think I could do that.
Are you talking about using your door?
Yes, using my door to get out back into the world that I experimented with for the Queen.
When you I do want to warn you, your thing was gone temporarily. So I don't think we could just plop you back with the map.
No. There was a rope leading back to the door I came out of.
Okay. Well, before we do that, how many coins of the hells do we have? I have one.
Jack has one.
Hey, don't offer my information.
You offered lots.
Ignis has one.
He did.
Rip.
That
Does
he never
anyone
got
else
to
have
use.
one?
I miss Ignis.
I believe I still
Oh,
have
hell.
mine.
Okay. Well, do you want me to flip? I mean, if we have two more, I can flip mine and ask her.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, see, we'll flip the coin of the hells.
Sure. Oh, Ignis doesn't have one. Did you use it, Robert?
I don't think so. I attempted to use it. No, I think I lost it at the fucking Fia tackled me when I was gonna teleport out of there.
Anyway, yes, Fia, you flip the coin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you do. Nothing happens. You get a sending. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but trying to summon someone to a warded zone is certainly not smart. If this is some sort of assassination attempt, well,
No,
I know where you sleep.
Could I? What the fuck? Can I respond back? Is
Yes.
this one of those sendings?
You got one.
No,
response.
it's not. I didn't realize this is a word. We're trying to ask you a question.
Well, certainly not going to work from there. And the sending ends.
I need to go. You guys can.
The entirety of Elavanis is warded against stuff like
Oh
this.
my
I
God,
thought that was obvious. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
You would have to
summon
go
my
outside.
bond.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, friend.
Hello. Where are the horses? I was so excited.
I am so mad about it. Don't talk to me about it right now.
Don't talk to you about it.
I'm in shock.
I'm deep in mourning. I understand.
Alright.
What could I help
need
you
help
with,
here.
Garrus?
We're trying to find where... Wait, you can see through my eyeballs.
Correct. Sure. Not going to get into the nitty-gritty. I can see through your eyeballs.
Do you know where we are supposed to be going right now?
Seeing through your eyeballs would not tell me where you're supposed to be going.
Do you know where the worm walk is?
If I did, I would have told you.
Alright.
I could make as much as an educated guess with the information we have provided, same as you. But, I mean, it looks like it's been narrowed down to a 50-50. I apologize. In my adventure do-gooder days, I did not have much interaction beyond hearing about Cuss. I've never actually came across it.
That is okay. Never apologize for being yourself.
I mean, with the
I'm gonna check.
50-50, because it's really... He stops. I was going to say we could send half to one side and half to the other.
1 second. I have one more resource that I don't like to use.
You do?
I'm gonna check the journal of Varos, father of Varos.
Varos, father of Voros, yeah?
He was the exarch of...
He was the Exarch of Horror, yes?
I know.
What are you
I'm just
looking
literally
for?
looking through my inventory. There wouldn't be anything.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to help you. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just looking through my mirror of my inventory. Why do I have this?
I don't know. Hey, Dolan. Do you remember that book that showed the future but like wrong? That had the story of our entire lives?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look through that.
Doesn't help.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Should I just... I kind of want to just do the leap of faith, honestly. I have maybe a way back. It should be okay.
I really want Grimmer to go.
You're such Chinese food.
Chinese food talking. I mean, if you really want to, you can try. I think it's gonna go. I think it's gonna go really badly.
Oh, 100% it will. I mean, I could also escape to the shadow plane as well.
Yeah, but still, that's not a way we can get you back.
That's why I'm taking on the door.
Oh.
And if anything, you could also just send someone to Copperhow and see if she'll let you.
Amara, do you got anything you think? Or do you perhaps no, I guess?
I don't see anything on my inventory. I think be much help.
I mean, I think if we do the 50-50, I think we could just literally just 50-50 it and just go through one of the doors.
I mean, I always support a gamble, so.
True.
I mean, okay. Does the Book of Jack Ironhide? I mean, if he traveled to multiple different worlds, does he mention any world of the world of the mist or where it all began?
If you want to help me search through 30 volumes, then no by
I guess he does have 30 fucking volumes.
He does have 30 volumes. Yeah.
He was.
He's a prolific writer.
It's they're very detailed. It's a really nice, fascinating read. I'm only on the first
Wait.
book still.
Why don't you check the appendix?
They're not gonna. They're just gonna be. They're just, the appendices are just his feats.
What? No, that's not how an appendix works.
This is the biography. That's not. How do you think they work?
I've met that man before. He's going to have like. Okay, can I see one of the
I pull out all
volumes?
30 volumes. Pick one.
I'm gonna flip to the back of the book. Is there like a glossary or an
No,
appendix?
there's 30 books.
I don't know. He seemed like the type of guy who would appendix.
He probably
He
would,
likes-
but there's 30 of them, so it would take a lot of time still, is what I'm getting
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
You're,
Don't can I make-
you're welcome to make society rolls!
Can I make a calamity check?
Sure.
Good old Hail Mary. Oh wow, that was a 6. Nice.
No, nothing calamitous. Oh,
I'll
Grimorous
just-
one.
I'm not. No, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let all 30 books, close my eyes, and just pick one that feels right, and I'm gonna roll society.
You do what, huh?
I'm gonna lay all the books out and just hover over them and see which one feels right and pick it up.
Sure. Roll 1d30, I don't know. Nice.
Number 19.
That's funny. That's very funny. It's always
I'm gonna
19.
use that one.
Yeah, Gremory, give me another society check as you read through this book.
30. Still not great.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. So you flip through this book. What are you trying to find out? To circle back.
Okay. What I'm trying to learn that in that specific, what I'm specifically looking for is what the worlds he's gone to will reference as, not actual names of the places they are, but what places. How, they're trying to learn the titles.
You want to know
of
the
worlds.
actual worlds? Yes, sure.
Yeah.
As you flip through, funnily enough, you would find both of these worlds. The home of the mists. It's a place known as Ravenloft. And where it all began? In Teradus.
Now we have our two. They mean absolutely nothing to me, but
Did we learn about Enteris this game? Why do I feel like we did? Or
don't remember.
Sunday you did, not this one. Old Sunday.
Sunday. God damn it.
Yeah.
Does the name Enteris mean anything for the more studious of people?
Probably not. Not at this point in the day and age. If you want an answer, because you guys are taking longer with this than you guys did with the puzzle, with the riddle. There's no wrong answer at this point. The only one of them was a trap option, and that one you guys figured out.
Oh.
Either way, you're going to find what you're looking for at this point. Just to say.
I see. Okay. Well, that's just, I guess, 50-50 it.
It's just going to be different ways you get to that point. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Which one do you guys want to go to? This place called Ravenloft or Enteris?
Ravenloft sounds more hospitable.
I like ravens. They're cool. They're a cool bird.
There's a loft as well.
Quite lofty, yeah.
I don't know what that word means, but sure.
You've
Means
never-
big.
Yeah. It's
It's gonna be a big place.
Oh, like a big raven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you,
I
could
see
have,
a
like,
big raven.
you could have like 3 guys in, and she's like kind of annoying. It's kind of a good operation.
What are you
Right
talking?
on.
I'm confused.
Right on.
Let's go to Ravenloft, I guess. Or I guess, are you two okay with going to see the big bird?
Of course.
What?
Love a big bird.
We use Raven to the Spy, so sure.
What?
Well, okay. Take us to Ravenloft map or PlayStation. I don't know how this works. I looked to Jack. How does this work?
Oh, easy. You say Ravenloft, and then you walk in. Jack walks in after saying that.
You walk into the little circle? What do you walk into?
Isn't the center all lit up?
Yeah.
I assume that's where we walk in.
That's what half.
Does everybody else follow?
It's
you?
all-
Razors.
if he's gonna
Wait
make
a
sure
minute.
it's on Ravenloft, the coordinates.
Yeah, I
there.
went through the
Yes,
buttons.
yes, that's I assume
Okay,
not. Yes, you're good.
Sent to the world of the fucking area board.
You go right to the dragon world, and it's like, ah, damn it.
All roads do lead
do
to
I
the
get
area board.
No, all roads lead back to Moonvein.
How do you get back
Right.
is a great question.
The door.
That's
Door.
future me's problem.
We don't. Hold up, wait. Before I go back, I'm gonna look to the girl. Hey, can you go to the map? Just if you ever see us appear and like we draw like an SOS on the map, can you put us back here?
What?
It's
Sure,
the merchant thing.
How would we draw?
sure. If you appear on the map, I'll bring you back.
Yes, thank you.
And as you all enter into the way station, with a strange ripping sound transposed through space and time, you find yourselves in a strange underground chamber. You walk forward. There's a small door. As it opens, you can see a figure seated on a strange chair that looks to be made of bones and skulls. The figure looks towards all of you. You can see there's a strange book made of human flesh in the figure's hands. They look like this. Looking towards you, the figure goes, "Welcome, travelers. Been a long time since the Waygate of Arvlan has opened. Can I help you get where you seek to go?"
I thought there was gonna be a big raven. We're
I
looking
am
for.
not a raven.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Got my hopes up.
You know a big raven?
No.
Oh, that's sad. Okay. We need to. A lady came here, and she's gonna describe how Belevaz look. Did you see
No.
someone looking like that?
No one
No?
did.
The fuck.
Again,
Uh,
you are within the way station. I'm trying to help you get to where you're going.
oh, we're still in the way station?
Correct.
Ravenloft.
Oh, yeah, Ravenloft.
Understood.
Oh, ma'am, before you send this,
Yes.
thank you.
For?
Oh, be helping us.
Well, not to get your hopes up. This journey is not a free trip.
It never is.
It has been many
Poison.
years since I've had a conversation. Many more of your lifetimes than one can ever think to imagine. If you all seek to go through, I would ask a simple tale. Perhaps something from your adventures, perhaps something of your past. Speak to me of the world of Arvlan, and I will open the door. And she smiles. And
I
you
look-
get this weird, sort of old librarian vibe from the woman. Like somebody who really doesn't get out.
I look to Garros.
Would you like to hear about our friend Garros' story?
One from each of you.
Oh,
That's fine.
yeah, that's fine. I got tails. Garros, you're the most used to telling tales, so you should go first while the rest of us think of how to tell our tale.
Oh, this mighty tale. Mm,
Tell her about your life.
mm, there was one day we were in this town, city, Kalastristos. It is largest city in Orevlan. It is massive, and it is so big that there's actually a giant hole in the city, and no one even seems to notice or care, really. Except for I did. I was drawn to it, almost like magically. It is because when I went there in the middle of the night, there was actually a fishman, and the fishman introduced himself to me. He said, "My name is Dulongagong, and you Garo." I said, "I am." And he said, "This is perfect. We shall be best friends." And we are. And he dove headfirst into the pit. And none of my friends believed me. They thought I went crazy. And then while we were there, there was a entire tavern filled with ghosts. And they wanted us to hang out, but we didn't hang out with ghosts. And then we went into the pit, and it was dark and scary. The Fia, my friend here, her dad was there, kind of, but not really. He kind of killed everybody. But then it was justified. We're not actually like murderers, really. And the Dulongagong came back out and he said,
Figure nods. You see she's been writing the whole time. Your
Wow, that was a
story
new
is
story.
Your story is wondrous. Who is next?
I got one.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yes. This was the story of a Goliath I once knew named Jarbos. You see, Jarbos was born underneath a mountain.
The sea,
slave.
you mean? Come on.
He was born underneath the dark sea, never to see light. He was forced by homunculi to carry sea boulders everywhere, constantly up and down and up and down. And then one day, a mermaid came up to Jarbos and said, "I will free you from this life in exchange for one wish that you have to grant me." And Jarbos said, "I can't grant wishes, but I'll try, I guess." So the mermaid freed Jarbos, and when they were a good distance away from Jarbos's home, the mermaid said, "Okay, I get to make my wish now." And Jarbos said, "Okay, I can grant you one wish. What is your wish?" And the mermaid said, "I need you to move some of these sea boulders for me."
"Oh,
So obviously Jarbos was like, "Well, I got that handled." And so Jarbos moved the sea boulders into a specific artistic shape that the mermaid wanted. And then afterwards, Jarbos swam to the surface since he was under the water this whole time, and he saw a beautiful sunset. And then he swam into the sunset. The end.
Fear claps.
A very happy story.
Indeed.
And she looks towards the next person.
Welcome back, Jake.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Thanks.
Hello.
Is everything okay?
Sometimes you just have to take your computer apart and fix
Oh,
things.
God, dude.
Oh god, that's horrible.
I'm happy that I have the technical know-how to do such a thing.
Yes.
But
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not happy that I had to do it.
No,
Something
100%.
Um,
100%.
So first it was my audio interface was like it was like power surging the USB ports,
Oh.
and then it was my external hard drive. So I had to do some things.
Terrible.
Some things I regret.
Nope. Did you like my story?
It was beautiful. It brought a tear to my eye.
Thank you.
I could go next. It's not a happy. It's not a like a kind of a happy story. It's not a fun. Not a like a. The,
Stories
I can
don't
write
have
it
to be
out.
good or happy. They just have to happen.
Well, this one definitely did happen. I will tell you the tale of a desert. There was once long ago, there was this great, vast desert on Arvalon. There were many cities there. People lived there and loved it. It was a great place. Then the aberrations came. Beings of horrible might. They destroyed the desert, destroyed its people. But the people stood strong. The desert would become named the Eldritch Desert, and the people would keep living. They would find ways to adapt to the horribleness, for they still had their desert. But then, one day, one dark, lonely night, the desert, there was seemingly no more a desert. A forest sprouting up in its path. And, well, even without the desert, the people of the desert kept strong. They tried to adapt. One of those people was a man who first name only goes by the name Robert. He knew that the people of the desert would be displaced. They didn't really have a place to go. And so, for the people who've lost their homes and lost everything, Robert too forsaken his name and created the place of nowhere, where the people of the desert would be able to find their home, find a new home on the edges of the place. Nowhere would eventually become a place for anyone who would want to forsaken their name, find a new living. Though, that would not all, that is, well, really what the tale of nowhere ends. But one day, nowhere might rise once again. And she kind of shrugs. There we go. Is that good?
A story is a story. If it's good to you, it is good to anyone.
No, not a story I like, but it works. She kind of frowns.
Ooh.
I didn't boo yours.
Jack's a heckler.
Someone has to be.
Yeah.
Jack's story wasn't even personal to himself. It was even vulnerable.
Boo. I will never be vulnerable. Boo.
Yeah, right.
I couldn't. I had to think of a name for her, for the fucking great grandfather. So I was like, oh, fuck it, Robert.
The second you said that, I have a new story.
Robert,
no.
one.
Robert versus the Wild Wolves.
No, that wolf, the dogs. Get it right.
It's a story I'm embellishing.
The problem is the story's going to become true is the issue.
You can't say it out loud.
Yeah.
Manifest.
Alan Wake. Okay, who's next?
I have a happier story than that.
Nice.
If we have it. Mine's a love story about my beautiful girlfriend. So, my father, the Lord of the Second Layer of Hell, although he is currently expanding, and we have great plans for that, is at war with the Celestial World, and they split our city in half. So I went to the Celestial World for revenge to split the Celestial City in half. And when I got there, there was the most beautiful tiefling, and I spend most of the time describing how perfect and beautiful she is.
Of course.
Yes, exactly. And when I eventually catch my trail again, come back to, and she was this important person in this church. I went to her church, but it turns out the evil homunculi had infiltrated her church, and we defeated the homunculi, and now she's my perfect, most beautiful girlfriend. I still haven't split the city in half, but she's pretty, so it's okay.
The figure continues writing, jotting all of this down, and looks towards Grimory.
All right. Well, this is the story of a bastard son of a small-town noble.
Ooh.
His name was Tristan Farum. he was brought up to continue the family business. To gain experience and knowledge, he was essentially outsourced to other nobles to learn their ways. Eventually, that led to him finding a job in a guild, I should say, you could say. He took his time working his way up, making many friends and cope with his colleagues. He enjoyed it more than his family business. He honestly didn't want to leave. But the day came when he had to answer the call. And so, with a heavy heart, he did.
The figure nods as she closes the book. Enjoy your journey across the worlds, heroes. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other fairly often, as heroes do. And before you all have a chance to even respond, you feel a rush of wind as you are deposited within the woods of Ravenloft. As you hear the strange jingling of bells as a series of carriages roll up. And that, friends, is where we're going to call it for today. As we will pick up next week. As you all
A lot of heavy lifting this session. Good job, guys.
As you hunt down one Valtris Belevaz within the mists of Ravenloft. Dun dun dun!